Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Thursday, episodes of Fibber McGee and Molly from 80 years ago, Great Gildersleeve starring Harold Peary from 79 years ago, Phil Harris-Alice Faye from 72 years ago, and Our Miss Brooks from 76 years ago, and Claudia. Another episode, in fact, this is the, fourth? Yeah, fourth episode of the series. And we thank you for joining us on this Sure Happy It's Thursday. This is the 2nd day of October, 275th day of the year. We have 90 days left in 2025. George Washington transmitted the proposed constitutional amendments, the Bill of Rights, to states for ratification. Texas Revolution began on this date in 1835 with the Battle of Gonzales. Mexican soldiers tried to disarm the people of Gonzales, Texas, encountered stiff resistance from a hastily assembled militia. Part of that, Second Amendment. In Colorado on this date in 1889, Nicholas Creed struck it rich in silver during the last great silver boom of the American West. 1919, President Woodrow Wilson suffered a massive stroke, leaving him partially paralyzed. The Geneva Protocol, a treaty prohibiting the use of chemical and biological weapons in international armed conflicts, adopted on this date in 1924 as a means to strengthen the League of Nations. It never was strong enough. John Logie Baird performed the first test of the working television system, a mechanical system, not the one you saw. It was analog. It's mechanical. 1925. Peanuts by Charles M. Schulz, published on this date in 1950. The Twilight Zone premiered on this date in 1959. 4.5 seasons, 4 full seasons of half-hour shows, a half season of hour-long episodes. 156 episodes aired in the original run, a 1983 feature film, 2 revival series in 1985 and 2002. Rod Serling also created the 1969 Night Gallery series and the radio series 0 Hour, a 1-season attempt to bring back classic radio. The creator of Star Trek, Gene Roddenberry, said about Serling, "No one could know Serling or view or read his work without recognizing his deep affection for humanity and his determination to enlarge our horizons by giving us a better understanding of ourselves." 1967, Thurgood Marshall sworn in as the first African-American justice of the Supreme Court. It was on this date in 1970, a plane carrying the Wichita State University football team, administrators, and supporters crashed in Colorado. 31 people were killed. Among them was not a member of the team. That was my cousin. My cousin, in fact, lived until just 2 or 3 years ago when he passed of cancer. But he did get to play. Not much, but he got to play. 1984, President Reagan accepted responsibility for the deaths of 24 people, including 2 Americans, in the September 20th suicide car bombing targeting the U.S. Embassy in Beirut.
I am responsible, as I said that I was on the previous tragedy. I was responsible and no one else for our policy and our people being there.
The Islamic Jihad organization claimed responsibility for the attack in a telephone call a few hours after the explosion. 1990, the Senate voted 90-9 to confirm the nomination of David Souter to the Supreme Court. Afterwards, Souter made a pledge to the American people.
The President's nomination and the Senate's confirmation are wholly beyond the scope of any thanks that I could give to them.
Okay. 96, the Electronic Freedom of Information Act amendment signed by former President Clinton. 2001, the NATO-backed U.S. military strikes following 9/11. In 2002, a Michaels employee called in what would turn out to be the first of 10 fatal sniper attacks in the Washington, D.C. area.
Stop 911, what's your emergency? We've had a lady shot in our parking lot. This is Michaels in Fredericksburg.
The ensuing manhunt lasted 3 weeks, resulting in the arrest of John Allen Muhammad and Lee Boyd Malvo, who were sentenced to execution and life in prison, respectively. 2006, 5 schoolgirls murdered by Charles Carl Roberts, an armed milk truck driver, in a shooting at an Amish school in Nickel Mines, Pennsylvania, before Roberts committed suicide.
He bound the female victims out by the blackboard and apparently executed them.
State Police Commissioner Jeffrey Miller. A day after the October 1 shootings in Las Vegas on this date in 2017, President Trump condemned the attack.
It was an act of pure evil.
58 people killed in the shooting across from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino. And it stresses something more important. All of these shootings, they're mental health crises. And our country has lost its grip on how to handle mental health. In 2019, a privately owned Boeing's B-17 Flying Fortress conducting a living history exhibition flight crashed shortly after takeoff from Windsor Locks, Connecticut. 7 people were killed. And it was on this same date in 2019, a Dallas jury sentenced white former police officer Amber Geiger to 10 years in prison, a day after convicting her of murder in the killing of her black upstairs neighbor. The victim's brother embraced her in court.
If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you.
Forgiving those who have committed evil sometimes is best for us, maybe not necessarily for them. Passing away on this date in history, among others, Rock Hudson.
I am not happy that I am sick. I'm not happy that I have AIDS. But if that is helping others, I can at least know that my own misfortune has had some positive work.
Burt Lancaster reading a statement of Hudson's last words at an AIDS benefit just 10 days before Hudson died on this date in 1985. Hudson too ill to attend. Also passing away on this date, Madeline Carroll, Harriet Hilliard Nelson of Ozzie and Harriet fame, Gene Autry, comedian Nipsey Russell, the poet laureate, and Tom Petty. Among those born on this date in history, Groucho.
I'm going to tell you of that great, mysterious, wonderful continent known as Africa. The first day I shot 2 bucks. That was the biggest game we had. The elks, on the other hand, live up in the hills. And in the spring, they come down for their annual convention. It is very interesting to watch them come to the water hole. And you should see them run when they find it is only a water hole. What they're looking for is an alcohol. One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I don't know.
What relation to the artist was Whistler's mother?
Miss Whistler?
Mother! I'm sorry, the answer is Grant's tomb.
If it was movies, it was television. Either one, Groucho did it. Groucho Marx. Born 135 years ago today. Also born on this date, slave Nat Turner, who led the revolt of the slaves. Secretary of State Cordell Hull, the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. Spanky McFarland of the Our Gang comedies. Also, attorney Johnny Cochran, pro wrestler Yokozuna, Rodney Anoy. And we have to remember Bud Abbott.
Well, let's see now. We have on our team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
That's what I want to find out, the guy's name. That's what I want to find out, the guy's name.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Now, Abbott, you going to be the manager of the baseball team?
Yes.
You know the guy's name?
Well, I should.
Well, you tell me the guy's names on the baseball team.
I say, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
You ain't saying nothing to me yet. Go ahead and tell me.
I'm telling him.
You ain't said nothing yet. Go ahead and tell me.
Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
You know the guy's names on the baseball team?
Yes.
Well, go ahead. Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know. I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it. That's his name.
You ain't said nothing. I ain't asked you nothing.
You did.
You know the guy's name on first base?
Sure.
Tell me the guy's name on first base.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who is on first, Lou?
What are you asking me for?
After Lou Costello died, Bud Abbott, the straight man, tried to find other people. He did an act for a period of time with Candy Candido, the guy who had the voice, "Who's up here? I'm feeling mighty low." He did it a lot better than I can. But the act didn't run. And Bud Abbott said, once you work with the best, you can't work for anybody else. He passed away in 1974. Bud Abbott, born on this date back in 1895. Those some of the people born on this date who have left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
He was a movie critic, wrote a book, Myra Breckenridge. Rex Reed, 87 years old today. The man who sang about American Pie, that wonderful song about losing our innocence. Don McLean, 80 years old today. He was Hawk in Spencer for Hire, Cisco on Star Trek The Next Generation, Avery Brooks, 77. The singer, actor Sting. Not the wrestler, this is the singer. And he talks about how he got the name.
Why am I called Sting? It goes very well with my personality. I'm caustic. I'm not terribly sociable or friendly. However, it's not a name that I gave myself. It's a name that was given to me. I was christened it in a group. I was in a Dixieland jazz group. And I used to wear a stripy jumper. You don't call them jumpers, you call them pullovers. And I looked like a wasp. It was black and yellow. And the trombone player decided to call me Sting, and the name stuck. And it went so well with my personality that everybody calls me Sting. My mother calls me Sting. My 4-year-old son calls me Sting. My wife calls me Sting. My lawyer calls me Sting. I have a bank account with the name Sting on it.
Real name Gordon Sumner, but he's Sting, and he's 74 today. Freddie Jackson, wonderful singer, You Are My Lady, 69 years old today. Robbie Nebel, the man who sang about C'est la vie, 67 years old today. The morning talk show host who always talks about her kids, Kelly Ripa, 55.
Lola needed a photo of the family, and I swear to God, thank God for the paparazzi. I had to cut one out of us.
That's one way to do it. Kelly Ripa, 55 today. The singer Tiffany, I Think I'm Alone Now, 54 years old today. The lady who sang about the Barbie girl from the group Aqua, Lenny Nystrom, is 52 today. For the movie Saving Face, Michelle Kruchek is 51, and she was Eponine in the film version of the movie Les Miserables. Samantha Barks is 35. Those are just a few of the people celebrating the second day of October as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
Well, that's one way to blow those candles out. Okay, comedy. Fibber McGee and Molly, 80 years ago, October 2nd, 1945, welcoming a soldier home from the war. And I wonder, I don't know, do you think Fibber really flustered him just as he's getting off the train? We'll see when Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox continues in a moment.
Civil defense is common sense. Hi, this is Tony Bennett. Make sure you're prepared if a nuclear attack ever comes.
All right, we roll on now with Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Gale Gordon went in to do his military service, which meant that Mayor LaTrivia was not around in Summerfield, but he's coming back for the first show of the season. From the 1945-46 season, October 2nd, 1945, Fibber and Molly.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax products for home and industry present Fibber McGee and Molly, written by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. From coast to coast, there's one job that's getting the play right now, and I mean that easy job of cleaning and polishing a car with Johnson's Carnew. If you haven't bought yourself a package of Carnew, why not do it this week and be one of those car owners who is proud to drive down Main Street or Michigan Boulevard or Fifth Avenue? The truth is, it's so easy to clean and polish your car with Carnew that you won't mind doing it yourself. Carnew does two jobs at once, you know, both cleans and polishes with one application. This wax-fortified polish is a liquid which dries on application to a white powder. When you wipe off this powder, all the dirt and road grime and dullness vanish like magic. Carnew gives a super wax-smooth finish that doesn't offer much of a foothold to dust and dirt, which you can wipe off occasionally with surprising ease. Try Johnson's Carnew on your car this week. With a spectacular lack of regret, a large portion of our male population is getting back into civilian clothes. But always wanted to be different, the Squire of 79 Wistful Vista is busy getting into uniform. Just why he's making like a soldier, vintage 1918, remains to be seen as we join Fibber McGee and Molly.
Look, dearie, must you wear that old Army uniform today? Can't you go in civilian clothes?
No, sir. This is a military occasion, and by George, hey, hand me my blouse, will you?
Wait till I take these last two mothballs out of it. Well, heavenly days, look at that.
Huh?
Square mothballs. With little black spots on them.
Oh, my gosh, so that's where those... How many spots on top?
Well, there's 4 spots on one and 3 on the other.
Well, how do you like that, a natural? After all these years. Not a dime riding on it. Oh, hey, this thing has shrunk, hasn't it?
No, I don't think so. You're just bigger in the chest.
Yeah, I guess I have.
And don't forget your chest is in a different place now, too.
Well, gee whiz, you can't blame
Hello, Mrs. McGee. Mr. McGee, are you... Oh, Mr. McGee, you're always clowning. What a costume.
Now, take it easy, Alice. That's his old Army uniform.
Oh, gee, I thought maybe he was in a play or something.
My dear child. Don't you realize that one of our greatest problems today is how to treat a returning serviceman? Don't you realize that you can't pick up a magazine today without reading an article about don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that, don't talk to him about the war, do talk to him about the war, until a civilian is so darn nervous he can't talk to anybody about anything.
Yeah, and it's a lot of bally-scuttle if you ask me.
Oh.
Treat them like they were people, I always say.
Well, but I don't understand, Mr. McGee. You haven't been a returned serviceman for 25 years. Haven't you got over it yet?
An interesting question.
Look, Alice. You remember Mayor LaTrivia?
Oh, sure. He was that big, handsome man that went into the Coast Guard.
Well, he's coming home today, Alice. He's been in the Pacific for 3 years.
Creepers, and they finally picked him up?
He hasn't been in the Pacific all that time, Alice. He's been on the Pacific. New Guinea, Hollandaise, Lingayen Gulf, and all them places.
He's now a chief pretty officer.
Petty officer.
Well, I think he's pretty.
I'm telling you, chief petty officer. Whoops.
What was that?
Oh, just a button off his blouse, Alice. You better stand off to one side of him. He's loaded.
I I think that uniform is very interesting. But why has he got his legs all bandaged up? Varicose veins?
Those are puttees, Alice. Wrap-around leggings.
Oh.
My gosh, didn't you ever see a uniform from the First World War? The Big War? The one Riddy Eckenbacker and I were in?
It's Eddie Rickenbacker and before she was born, dearie. Oh, do you have to go, Alex?
Yes, I've got to go to the airplane plant and get my tools. They're reconverting and I'm laid off. And about time, too. I helped make so many airplanes there, I wanted one myself.
What are they going to make now, Alice?
Baby carriages. Well... See you later, Mrs. McGee. Goodbye, Mr. McGee. I think your uniform is simply... Oh, brother.
What was she snickering about? Does this uniform look that funny?
Why, of course not, dearie.
Of course
it
not.
looks lovely.
I think so, too.
With those white tennis shoes and the polka dot bow tie, you're the snappiest-looking soldier.
You answer the phone, Molly. I'm still kind of dizzy from wrapping these leggings.
All right. Where is the phone? Oh, here it is. Right where we left it, June 26th. 79 Wistful Vista, Molly McGee speaking. Oh, hello, Mrs. Carstairs.
Oh, that old water buffalo.
Yes. You are? Why, we'd simply be delighted to, Mrs. Carstairs. What? Oh, just me. I see. You're the chairman of... Yes, but...
That old tomato surprise is chairman of so many committees, she has her gloves made with built-in gavels.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much, Mrs. Carstairs.
Thank you.
Goodbye. McGee, you know what?
No, what?
Mrs. Carstairs is in charge of the reception committee for Mayor LaTrivia.
Huh?
And they're all going to meet him at the railroad station, and she's going to make a speech of welcome.
Hey, wait a minute. I got a speech all wrote out. And if that diamond-studded old mud runner thinks she's going to...
Yeah, but she's going to have the parade with Mayor LaTrivia in the back seat of her car, and she's asked me to ride with them, and I said you'd be with me, and she said there wouldn't be room for you. So I said...
Now, just a minute there. Hold everything.
But look, dearie, she...
I don't care what she said. Nobody's going to finagle me out of this thing. Where's my overseas cap?
Ah, you lost it at the Legion Convention in 1936.
Then I'll wear my air raid warden helmet. Where's my air raid warden helmet? By George, as a World War veteran, I think I'm entitled... Oh, I know where my air raid warden helmet is.
Where?
It's right here in the hall closet.
Oh, no, McGee, no, not the very first time he...
No. Gotta straighten out that closet one of these days. Ah, here's my old air raid warden helmet.
The King's Men sing Along the Navajo Trail.
Every day, along about evening, when the sunlight's beginning to fail, I ride through the slumbering shadows, along the Navajo Trail. When it's night and crickets are calling and coyotes are making a wail, I dream by a smoldering fire along the Navajo Trail. I love to lie and listen to the music when the wind is playing a sagebrush guitar. When over yonder hill the moon is climbing, it always finds me wishing on a star. Well, what do you know? It's morning already. There's the dawning, so silver and pale. It's time to climb into my saddle and go riding along the Navajo Trail. But when the crickets are calling and the coyotes are making a wail, I dream by a smoldering fire. I dream about the Navajo Trail. What do you know? It's morning already. There's a dawning beginning to pale. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail.
So, Mrs. Carstairs has took over the whole LaTrivia welcome celebration, has she?
Yes, she has, dearie.
Where are you meeting her? At her house? Or is she picking you up in her 40-cylinder Lincoln? The one that was given to her by Lincoln himself. Because she looks so much like George Washington.
Oh, now, for goodness sakes, McGee, Mrs. Carstairs never did a thing to you. Why do you dislike her so much?
Because she's rich and I'm poor. I know that ain't reasonable, but it's human. And the way I dislike her, I'm superhuman.
Well, for goodness sakes, try not to be so...
Oh, well, come in.
Well, heavenly days, Dr. Gamble.
Hello, my dear. Nice to see you. And how are you, Super Mouse? What's that uniform? Western Union?
My old Army outfit, Aerosmith. Well, how you been? How'd you spend the summer, kid?
Oh, hunting and fishing and hiking.
Really, Doctor?
Yes, hunting vacant beds in hospitals, fishing for appendices, and hiking 30 miles a day through maternity wards. Great little vacation.
30 years a doctor and can't say appendixes. Well, you don't look a day older, Doc. Not a day older than 106.
Say, did you hear about Mayor LaTrivia coming home from the Coast Guard today, Doctor?
I did indeed, my dear, and it'll be a great day for Wistful Vista. Those addle-pated incompetents in the town hall need somebody who knows a parking ordinance from a sewer assessment.
LaTrivia's the best mayor we ever had. He's the only politician in town that can wear a silk hat without looking like Jiggs sneaking out to Dinty Moore's saloon.
And his swallowtail coat never looks like it had spent the summer at Capistrano, either.
I'm depending on him to help get the city some new ambulances.
That's so.
Those 2 broken-down fracture trucks we have now spend so much time in the repair shop, my patients get to the hospital smelling like diesels.
This has been a pretty hard time for the doctors who had to stay home, hasn't it?
Oh, pata. Don't let this 4-flushing old artery pinch or kid you, baby. What's such hard work about tearing off 8 inches of adhesive tape 4 times a day?
You know, he's right, Molly. It's really a soft touch. If I hadn't been given a beautiful new stethoscope for Christmas, I'd give up medicine and go straight.
Tired of it, Doc?
Tired of it? Did you ever try making a living by having people stick their tongues out at you?
Yes, he did, Doctor. He used to work in the railroad ticket office.
Ah, touche.
I never wore one.
Well, will I see you at the reception for LaTrivia this afternoon, McGee? I'm on Mrs. Carstairs' committee.
What? Is everybody on that committee but me? What's the matter with me?
We went into that subject at a luncheon meeting, but we had to adjourn for dinner, so we never arrived at a conclusion. Good day, my dear. So long, corn borer.
This is a fine state of how do you do. Mayor LaTrivia's best friend, and they don't even ask me to be on the welcoming committee.
Well, my goodness, dearie, there'll be such a crowd at the station, you won't have a chance to talk to Mr. LaTrivia anyway.
Yeah, but the point is I'm being froze out. If I knew what train he was coming in on, I'd go to the next town up the line, and I'd...
Hello, folks.
Hello there, Mr. Wilcox. My goodness, we haven't seen you for ages.
Hi, Junior. What you been doing since we saw you last?
Oh, spending most of my time at the golf course. Say, did you hear about Mayor LaTrivia coming home today?
Oh, indeed we did, Mr. Wilcox. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to ride in Mrs. Carstairs' automobile in the parade.
Oh, swell. Me, too. I'm on her committee.
What? You too? Carstairs, Molly, Doc Gamble, and now you. What's going on here anyway? Am I being intentionally left out of this?
Oh, now, look, I've nothing to do with it, pal. Mrs. Carstairs is handling the whole celebration. And I'll bet LaTrivia will be mighty happy to be a civilian again.
I suppose he will. Although men formed some very strong friendships in the service. McGee did, I know.
I sure did. And speaking of friendships, I'll never forget what my sergeant says to me the day I was discharged. 3 little words that changed the whole course of my life.
What were they, McGee, those 3 little words?
Well, sir, there we were. Just off the boat at Newport News.
Yeah?
Fellas that had been through thin and thick together. Thin underwear and thick mud. Fought and bled together. Buddies. Well, sir, we knew lots of us would never see lots of us again, and it was kind of sentimental. All of a sudden, my sergeant comes up to me and puts his arms around my shoulders and says those 3 little words. Go home, civilian.
Hey, what outfit were you in? To judge by that uniform you've got on, you were with the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Can't tell you that, Junior. I can only give you my name, rank, and serial number. International law, security reasons, you know.
Oh, don't be silly, McGee. Don't be silly. That was 25 years ago.
Sure it was, and the War Department would still like to know who stole that boxcar full of... Ah, those were thrilling days. Yes, indeed. Did I ever tell you how I won the Croix de Guerre?
Did you win the Croix de Guerre? Really?
I won it, Junior, but I didn't get it. Jealousy, you know. You see, 2 other guys and me kidnapped von Hindenburg one night.
McGee, you never told me that.
I was afraid it might frighten you. It did me. Anyway, we kept von Hindenburg prisoner in a little patch of woods behind the German lines, hammering questions at him all night long, with a bayonet stuck in his back. He answered every question, too. When he'd answered everything, we threw him out and went back to our own lines.
With some pretty valuable information, too, I guess.
Well, would have had some valuable information, Junior, but none of us understood German. So we never knew exactly what he told us. But that's enough about me, Junior. I don't like to talk about my experiences.
Since when?
Say you spent most of the summer on the golf course, Junior?
Yeah.
Did you suppose those certain people up there in, Wisconsin, the folks that, the stuff, think they'd approve of that?
You mean the Johnson Wax people in Racine?
Yeah.
Sure, they loved it.
You mean they approved of your wasting the summer playing golf?
Playing what?
Golf.
Oh, I don't play golf.
But you said you spent most of the summer on the golf course.
What were you doing, trapping gophers?
No, I just sat there on the first tee with my bag of clubs.
You do it, Molly.
No, you do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
Well, we'll both do it. What were you doing, Mr. Wilcox, sitting on the first tee?
With your bag of clubs if you don't play golf.
That's a very interesting question. Well, I had a can of Johnson's Wax sitting beside me, you see?
No.
Yes, sir. I sure did. It was the perfect demonstration of Johnson's Wax. For wood, for leather, for enamel surfaces. I'd wax my golf shoes in the golf bag, leather. Then my clubs, wood.
They use steel clubs nowadays, Waxy.
Oh, who cares? Then I'd wax all my golf balls, enamel. Well, sir, by that time, there'd be a crowd around me watching, and I'd give them a short pitch on Johnson's Wax, how it protects against the elements, preserves the finish, seals the pores against dust and dampness, and how it adds life and beauty to so many things. Oh, say, you're going down to meet LaTrivia, eh, pal?
You couldn't keep me away with a 10-foot pole named Stanislaus Walensky.
See you there, Mr. Wilcox.
Right. Goodbye.
Good old Waxy. Good old Waxy. I love the way he tightens up and gets so excited when he talks about Johnson's Wax. What do you suppose causes that?
Surface tension.
Oh, of course. I should have known that.
Come in. Mrs. Carstairs, how nice to see you.
Good afternoon, my dear. You're looking very well.
Hi, Carsty. Look, I got a bone to pick with you.
How delightful. And then shall we bark at automobiles for an hour or so?
Well, he just wonders why you didn't ask him to be on the welcoming committee for Mayor LaTrivia, Mrs. Carstairs.
Don't you know that LaTrivia and I are extremely good friends, Carsty?
I do.
Did you realize that with me being an ex-serviceman myself, I might be the logical person to handle a difficult situation like this? Don't you think it would be fitting for one war hero to welcome the other war hero? May I ask why you deliberately give me the Hindu shuffle on this deal?
Pray do.
Pray do what, Mrs. Carstairs?
Pray ask me.
Okay, what was the idea of including me out of this celebration?
Since you are so insistent, Mr. McGee, it was at the request of Mayor LaTrivia himself. We have corresponded with him concerning his arrival, and he said in his last telegram, and I quote, "And please see that Fibber McGee is kept in the background," unquote.
Please see that Fibber McGee is kept in the background. Ah, sure. I think that's the finest compliment a man ever had.
Did you say compliment, dearie?
Why, don't you get it? Oh, that LaTrivia is so sentimental, he's afraid if he sees me, the first thing he'll do, he'll just go all to pieces. Can't trust himself. Imagine him being so emotional.
Well, now that we've settled that to Mr. McGee's satisfaction, and a remarkably cheap settlement it was, may I have a word with you, my dear?
Why, of course, Mrs. Carstairs. Pardon us, dearie.
Why, sure.
Now, as for the arrangements, my dear, we all meet down at the railroad station and form a group at the gate. So when Mayor LaTrivia's train comes in, I'll be ready.
Please keep Fibber McGee in the background. I'm going to treasure them words as long as I live. Why, to think that old LaTrivia thinks so much of me that...
Heavenly days, what an anthill this station is. I don't know why the railroads can't arrange to have their trains come in someplace that isn't so crowded. I wonder where Mrs. Carstairs... Oh, there she is. Yoo-hoo, Mrs. Carstairs, yoo-hoo.
Oh, there you are, my dear. Is that awful little, is your husband with you?
No, he isn't. He just walked out of the house muttering something about staying in the background. He seemed... Oh, look, Mrs. Carstairs. There's Mr. Wilcox and Dr. Gamble. Yoo-hoo, boys, over here.
Hello, Molly. Hello, Millicent. Harlow and I were wondering what train our wandering Coast Guardsman was coming in on.
Never end a sentence with a preposition, Doc.
I'm old enough to end a sentence with a split infinitive if I want to. And I want to, but I can't think of one. Where's little Napoleon, Molly? Don't tell me he's going to miss this glorious opportunity to make a silly ass of himself.
Well, he just disappeared, Doctor.
I intentionally failed to tell him that there would be a newsreel cameraman here. I think you will agree that Mr. McGee is not our most photogenic citizen.
You're not whistling Dixie there, lady.
Oh, I don't know. I think McGee photographs very well. He has a nose just like Bob Hope.
Yes, and he has shoulders like Clark Gable. One on each side. However, that moth-eaten old uniform he was...
Attention, please. Train number 31, the Cinder Bucket, will arrive in 2 minutes on track 3 from East St. Louis, Kankakee, Moline, Joliet, and oddly enough, Havana, Cuba.
Come along, gentlemen. We must be at the gate to welcome the mayor.
Come on, let's get over.
Well, where's LaTrivia?
I don't see anybody in uniform on that train, except that dumpy little guy in the... Oh, now, wait a minute. It can't be.
Heavenly days, it's McGee. McGee, how did you get on there?
Hi, folks.
Well, there's Mr. LaTrivia right behind him, trying to see what's going on. Move aside, Mr. McGee, move aside.
Look at LaTrivia trying to peek over McGee's shoulder. He looks like the middle Andrews sister.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud privilege to welcome home from the South Pacific Chief Gunner's Mate, His Honor, Mayor LaTrivia.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Needless to say, I've looked forward with a great deal of pleasure.
Hold it a minute, LaTrivia. I wasn't through yet. Folks, since I climbed aboard at the edge of town, I have been briefing LaTrivia on how to conduct himself in civilian life. I've been telling him he can't expect to go into the first store he comes to and buy a girdle.
Oh, cut it out. We want to hear LaTrivia.
Come, Mr. Mayor. We have a car waiting for you.
Thank you, Mrs. Carstairs, and it's wonderful to see you again.
I was just telling LaTrivia that the cigarette situation...
LaTrivia, you seagoing ward healer. How are you, boy?
Doc Gamble. Why, you bald-headed old midwife. Glad to see you. And Harlow Wilcox.
Welcome home, pal. We've been keeping the ballot boxes hot for you.
Well, I must say, Well, Molly McGee. Hello, Molly.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. This is such a...
I've been telling LaTrivia about what us civilians been through while he was out there in them lazy old South Sea Islands, folks. I told him that he ought to...
Attention, please. Train number 31, the Cinder Bucket, now leaving on track 3. Board!
Well, wait a minute. My duffel bag. Huh? I must have left it on the train. McGee, would you mind...
Oh, I'll get it, LaTrivia. I'll be back in a second.
Hurry, McGee.
Well, I must say, folks, that when McGee got on the train at the edge of town, I was
I can't find it, LaTrivia.
Huh?
Okay, get off, McGee. Get off quick. No, don't. It's going too fast, dearie.
Let me off. Let me off. Stop the train. Right on the train. Let me off. Pull the cord.
Pardon me, Mr. Mayor, but this is your duffel bag right here, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it? Now, as I was saying, when McGee got on the train at the edge of town, I was really...
Every now and then, I feel that I should say something extra special about the newest form of Johnson's wax to make sure you know about this new cream wax that was developed for furniture and woodwork. It's quite different from the regular liquid and paste wax. It's a white liquid, and it contains several cleansing ingredients, so that it does an amazing cleaning job. You can make this test in just a moment. Apply a little cream wax with a cloth to a strip of light-colored woodwork or your windowsill or refrigerator. Take a stretch that has smudgy fingerprints or other dirt, and notice how this disappears instantly. Then, with a minimum of rubbing, you give furniture and woodwork a soft, satiny wax luster that, believe me, is beautiful. This wax finish is dry and not oily, so dirt and dust don't cling to it. It gives furniture and woodwork real wax protection, and it makes your housework easier. Even if you already have the paste or liquid Johnson's wax on hand, just try one bottle of cream wax. You'll really like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, several years ago, there was a young fellow singing with the orchestra on this program, and he was a nice kid, and everybody liked him. In fact, everybody liked him so much they're making him one of the top singing stars of today. His name is...
Perry Como, and our congratulations and best wishes to him.
Then a little later, there was a drummer with Billy Mills' orchestra, but he had something besides a set of skins and a wire brush. He had ideas, and those ideas are now making him a miserable little fortune. You know who we mean?
Spike Jones. Nice going, Spike.
Then there was an actor named Harold Peary. After 7 or 8 years with us, he decided that crime didn't pay, and as the Great Gildersleeve, he's making Sunday night radio history. More power to him.
And last but not least, from these little Tuesday night weenie roasts, there came a character named Beulah. We want to extend our congratulations and all good wishes to Marlon Hurt and his own Beulah show.
Which all just goes to prove, folks, that class will tell.
Yeah? Yeah? Who knows? Maybe someday McGee and I'll have a show of our very own.
But that's for the future. Good night.
Good night, all.
Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax Finishes for Home and Industry, inviting you all to be with us again next Tuesday night. Stay tuned now for Bob Hope. And remember, Tuesday is a bigger comedy night than ever, with your old friends Amos and Andy being heard just before Fibber McGee and Molly. Good night.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
He's right. All those shows spun off from, and all those people got legs up from Fibber and Molly. 80 years ago, October 2nd, 1945, Fibber McGee and Molly on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Harold Peary, speaking of which, the Great Gildersleeve will be up next.
This is Art Linkletter. In event of atomic bombing or some other catastrophe, here's something important to remember. It will help save lives, including your own. Do not use the telephone. Leave the line open for official rescue and relief. This is your part in civil defense. Remember, don't use the phone. Leave the line clear for safety of your own life and the lives of others.
These days, very few people use the phone. Well, except they don't use it to talk on, they use it to text on. Now, Harold Peary, the Great Gildersleeve, 79 years ago, October 2nd, 1946. Bad news for Gildy.
The Kraft Foods Company presents The Great Gildersleeve. It's The Great Gildersleeve, starring Harold Peary, brought to you by the Kraft Foods Company, makers of Parquet margarine and a complete line of famous quality food products. Now let's see what's been happening to Gildersleeve.
Well, it's plenty.
into the quiet town of Summerfield via the U.S. mail, a bomb has dropped. Everyone who is anyone in Summerfield has received this morning a creamy white envelope, roughly 4 by 6, with a postmark of Savannah, Georgia. No bargain offer, this. Eagerly, we pry open the flap, taking care not to cut our fingers, so fine and crisp the stationery. Inside, a second envelope with our name inscribed upon it, nothing else. We pause a moment to admire the penmanship and dive inside again. Ah, a wisp of tissue paper flutters to the floor. We rub our thumb across the engraving. Our eyes focus, and behold.
Mr. and Mrs. Tupper Hathaway request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their niece, Leila Barrington Ransom, to Dr. Julian Henry Culpepper on October 9th, 1946, at 4:30, Church of the Rebellion, Savannah, Georgia.
Yes, the whole town's talking about it. Long before breakfast, the neighbor's cook, Lily B., came hot-footing it across the street and around to the kitchen door with the news. So, though the invitation lies unopened beside Gildersleeve's plate at breakfast, Birdie knows full well what's in it, and she's briefed the children accordingly.
Now, remember what I told you, Leroy. Be nice to him.
I always am.
Well, a little nicer than that. You got to realize, Leroy, this is liable to be kind of hard on your uncle, Mrs. Ransom, getting married like that.
Why? She isn't marrying him. Well, Leroy, have you no feelings? Sure.
On second thought, I think I'll just shove the invitation out of sight here under his butter plate.
Shh, here he comes.
Now, just act like nothing happened. Remember now, like nothing happened.
Good morning. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. I said good morning.
Morning, Mr. Gildersleeve. I'll go get your breakfast right away.
Marjorie?
Good morning, Unky.
Leroy, no word of greeting for your uncle?
Hi.
Well. What are you two staring at?
Leroy, will you pass the sugar?
Sugar? Yeah, sure. There you are, Marge. Sugar. Excuse me for not passing it before. I didn't notice you didn't have it.
Oh, that's all right.
Some salt? You got salt there?
Yes, I've had the salt things. I just wanted the sugar for my cocoa.
Marmalade. You want some marmalade?
Oh, I have some. I have plenty. Oh, but thank you just the same.
Well, that's all right. Anything you want, just ask for it.
Extraordinary. No mail come this morning?
There, you want the salt, you say, Marge?
She just had the salt. What's going on here? Bertie, did no mail come this morning?
What'd you say?
I asked if there wasn't any mail this morning.
No, sir, that is hardly any. Just the one thing there.
What thing?
Whatever it is.
Well, where? Where is it?
Under the butter plate.
Under a fine plate.
I better run out in the kitchen and see if anything's burning.
What's the matter with her? Savannah, Georgia. I'll have the sugar now, Leroy, if you feel you can spare it.
Aren't you going to open it?
Leroy.
Later. Just a wedding invitation from Mrs. Ransom. How about that sugar? What's the matter with you?
Boy, is Bertie full of baloney.
Well, when did you find out, Unky?
Find out what?
About Mrs. Ransom?
Getting married? Oh, I've known about that for a long time. She told me last night. She said she wanted me to be the first to know.
And you don't mind?
No, that was all over years ago. Leila's a fine girl. I wish her every happiness. But as far as I'm concerned, Bertie, what's keeping you out there?
Mr. Gildersleeve, did you...
Uncle Mort's ready, Bertie. You can take his plate. Oh, and incidentally, he knows all about everything, so you don't need to worry.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Mr. Gildersleeve, it ain't none of my business, of course, but I just want you to know I just want you to know, that's all. See, I made you some nice milk toast this morning.
Milk toast? What for?
Well, I knew you wouldn't probably be feeling so good, and there ain't nothing sits easy on the stomach in time of trouble than milk toast.
I can't stand milk toast, Bertie. What do I want with milk toast anyway? I feel fine. Doorbell.
I'll go.
Let Bertie.
I'll get it.
Yes.
Oh, good morning, Judge. Come in.
I won't stay but a very few minutes, Bertie. Mr. Gildersleeve, I won't stay but a few minutes.
He's right in the dining room there.
Well, hello, Judge.
Gildy, old man.
What are we shaking hands for?
Oh, good morning, Judge. Hi.
Marjorie, Leroy, I wonder if I could have a word with your uncle in private. Just for a moment.
Certainly. We gotta go to school anyway. Come on, Marge.
What's up, Judge?
Gildy, old man, anything I can do, anything at all. You know that, old man. Just call on me.
Call on you for what?
Anything. Are you planning to go to the office today?
Certainly.
Good. Work is the best medicine, they say. I'd offer to drive you down, but I think the walk would do you good.
Yeah.
The important thing is not to let this prey on your mind. I know how you feel, old man. I don't want you to think that
I feel fine.
That's the stuff. Try to keep that up. It's the only way to hold on to yourself. Chin up. Never admit for a minute even to yourself.
Listen, you've got me all wrong, Horace. I feel fine.
Bully for you. Keep telling yourself that.
Oh, listen, you old goat. I feel fine. You understand? I feel fine. I'm fine. Hello, Peavy.
Mr. Gildersleeve. Well, I didn't think we'd be seeing you today.
I don't know why not. I'm in here all the time. I guess I might as well take some cigars as long as I'm here. Peavy, I'd like some cigars.
Mr. Gildersleeve, well, there are some things that are very hard for a man to say, but we'd like you to know, Mrs. Peavy and I, we'd like you to come to dinner.
Well, that's very nice. I'd be delighted to come.
I'm an older man than you are, Mr. Gildersleeve, and I've had my share of disappointments, too. I'd just like to say that I know how you feel.
What's the matter with everybody? I feel fine. You hear that, Peavy? I feel fine. Good morning, Bessie.
Oh, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes?
Oh, I don't know what to say, but...
Don't say it. Bessie?
Yes, sir?
What are these?
What, sir?
On my desk here.
They're roses.
Get them out of here. I'm sorry, Bessie, but I can't stand all this sympathy. Ye gods, a man has no private life of his own in this town. You try to wind up something quietly, and the next morning everybody's looking at you. Everybody butting in and telling you they know how you feel. Don't you try to tell me how I feel. I feel fine. I'm very happy about the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
Good. Somebody came in. See who it is.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody here?
Leila. Now, what the...
Good morning, Bessie. Is Mr. Gildersleeve in?
Just a minute. I'll ask him.
Oh, well, don't bother. He'll see me. Throckmorton, you poor darling. How are you?
Fine and dandy, Leila. Never better.
Oh, I'm glad to see you taking it this way. I knew you would. You have so much character. I'm afraid I've come to ask a favor of you, Throckmorton. Aren't I terrible?
A favor at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, gracious, I've been up for hours. I'm trying to get everything packed for when I go home for the wedding. And do you know something awful? I can't get half my things into my trunks.
Maybe you'd better just give up the whole idea.
Oh, silly. I wondered if you'd mind too terribly much just expressing a few things for me.
No, of course not.
The only thing is I haven't anything to pack them in. You'd have to get some crates or something. But you wouldn't mind?
No.
It would only take you a couple of evenings, probably. I'll give you a key in case I'm not there myself.
All right, a couple of evenings?
Well, there's quite a lot of it. I think it's terribly generous of you to offer to do it, Throckmorton. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I know Julian Henry will be grateful, too.
Julian Henry.
You know, I think you're just a little bit jealous of Julian Henry.
I wish you every happiness, Leila.
Oh, come on now. Fess up. Aren't you just a little teensy bit jealous?
Nope.
Will you miss me just a little when I'm gone?
I have a very busy winter ahead, Leila. I have lots of plans. Lots of plans.
You poor darling. Well, I've got to go shopping, to do hairdresser, a million things. Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
Hand me my handbag over there, will you? I was cleaning out some old trash this morning, and I came across these.
What?
Well, don't tell me you don't recognize your own handwriting. They're your letters, silly. Love letters.
You've kept them all these years? What for?
Oh, 'cause they were so sweet. But I thought it was only fair to let you have them back now that they don't mean anything anymore. Besides, I wouldn't want Julian Henry finding them, would I?
Wait, don't you want the ribbon?
I'll leave you that to remember me by. Bye now.
Love letters. What a fool I was. Well, I know what to do with them. Oop, wait a minute. Maybe I ought to burn those if I remember it correctly. I wouldn't want Bessie. Not that she would. Smell nice. Sachet, I guess. She must have had them among her things. Gosh, that was 4 years ago. Let's see. My dear, darling, beloved Leila. I didn't sleep a wink all last night. All night long I lay awake thinking of you. Once I got up and went to my open window where the moon was shining in. And as I stood there gazing up at it, I thought to myself, that same moon is shining down upon my darling Leila, clear across the vacant lot there. I looked across and I could see your house and your own dear bedroom window. It was open a little. It made me wish that I were a little moonbeam and could steal in and nestle softly on the pillow beside your cheek. Oh, Leila, I love you so. I think if the day ever comes when we're no longer... Confound it! When I got up this morning, I felt perfectly all right.
Can Gildersleeve bear up? We'll find out in a few moments.
Mr. Lang, if it isn't one thing, it's another. Now that more wheat flour is available for baking my favorite rolls and muffins, it seems harder than ever to find a really good spread to serve with them.
Well, of course, all spreads for bread are very scarce right now.
Yes, but the one I mean is parquet margarine. It's been my family's favorite for years. In fact, that's one reason my rolls and muffins taste so good. Parquet adds such delicious flavor. But as I was saying, just try to find parquet in the food stores when you want it.
I know just what you mean, but here's the picture. Try as we may at Kraft, we just can't seem to catch up with the demand for parquet margarine. We're continuing to make as much parquet as available supplies permit, and we're rushing it to your food dealer flavor fresh and country sweet, always of the same high quality that has made parquet a favorite spread of millions. So be sure to look first for parquet when you shop. Your dealer will have it for you from time to time, so ask for Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y, Parquet margarine, made by Kraft.
Let's get back to the great Gildersleeve, who is now thoroughly convinced his heart is broken. What to do? He finally decides he'll put on a brave face and seek the consolation of masculine companionship at the Jolly Boys Club. Let's peep into the club now where, though Gildersleeve has not arrived, he is the subject of conversation.
Poor old Gildersleeve. He's been fooling around with that woman for a long time.
4 or 5 years at least. Think of all the dough he must have spent on her.
Floyd, must you be crass?
Crass? What the heck is that? Well, figure it out for yourself. A picture show here, a meal there, mounts up in a few years. Where does it get him? First guy that comes along with a half-a-carat diamond, Gildersleeve gets the pink slip.
Oh, it doesn't seem right. How's he taking it? Anybody seen him?
Well,
I ain't seen him, but I'll give 8 to 5 Gildersleeve ain't losing any sleep over it. He'll have to make some new arrangements, that's all.
I happen to disagree with you, Floyd. I think he's taking this thing pretty hard. Have you seen him, Peavy?
Yes, I saw him.
Well, what did you think?
I don't think he liked it.
In my opinion, it's a real blow to him, a real blow.
Poor old Gildersleeve. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yes, sir. That's the way it goes.
Yes, sir.
Well, for crying out loud, we don't have to act like a funeral. Let's get a card game going here or something. Come on, Peavy.
Well, I might play for a few minutes just to see how the cards are running.
Last time you said that, you took away $6.50. Hey, I think I hear somebody coming.
Sounds like Gildersleeve. I never thought he'd feel up to this.
Let's be real nice to him. A fellow jolly boy that's had a tough break.
Yeah.
Well, jolly boys. Chief Gates, as I live and breathe. Did you catch a lot of crooks today?
How are you, Commissioner?
And Judge Hooker, the old spirit of habeas corpus.
Hi, Gildy.
And Floyd, the tonsorial artist. And Peavy, the merry pharmacist. Greetings, one and all.
Hi, Commissioner.
You seem to be in good spirits, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
That's what I told him, Commissioner.
Shut up, Floyd.
Why? What's the matter? Mr. Gildersleeve, the boys were telling me you were down in the mouth about your girlfriend dumping you.
I don't care for the way you put it.
I mean about Mrs. Ransom getting married. Anyway, I stuck up for you. I said you'd roll with the punch and come up smiling.
That's right, Floyd. That's me. Often a bridesmaid, but never a bride. But I can take it. What do I care?
That's a spirit.
No, sir. Leila is a fine girl. I wish her every happiness.
I think you're being very generous, Gildy.
Yes, I guess I am.
Fellas, I have a suggestion. Listen, we all know Mrs. Ransom. She's been on a lot of outings at the Jolly Boys Club.
Now, what about it?
I was thinking it'd be a real nice gesture if the club would all chip in and buy her a wedding present. That is, if Mr. Gildersleeve has no objection.
Oh, no. A nice gesture, Chief, as you say.
Then I'd like to put that in the form of a motion.
I second it. What do you say, Peavy? Don't you agree this is a proper and friendly gesture for the Jolly Boys to make?
What kind of a present would it be?
We can think about that later. Are you in favor of the idea?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm against it.
Oh, you make me tired.
Now, Judge, let's not be impatient with friend Peavy. He just don't want to buy a pig in a poke, that's all. The way I look at it, Peavy, we should get her something substantial and at the same time reasonably priced.
What did you have in mind?
Well, say we was all to put in $2 apiece. That's $10. Get her let's see. Piece of tapestry makes a nice gift. Yeah, a piece of tapestry to hang on the wall. Then every time she looked at it, she'd think of the Jolly Boys back in Summerfield.
What will her husband think when he looks at it?
Oh, quit worrying, Peavy. Are you with us or not?
Well, I'll go along with the rest, Will.
That's a boy.
Chief.
What is it, Commissioner? You got a different idea for the gift?
Oh, no. I think the tapestry is fine. Only, well, naturally, in my position, I'll be expected to give her a present myself. Something fairly substantial. So I'm afraid I won't be able to contribute to the club kitty.
Oh. Well, maybe we can get a tapestry for $8. It don't have to cover the entire wall. Okay, Judge?
Yeah.
Okay, Peavy? Okay, Floyd?
No, it ain't okay.
Well,
I don't see why we should buy her a present in the first place.
Well, why not?
Because she done a dirty trick to a fellow Jolly Boy, that's why.
Now, Floyd...
Horace, please. Floyd, I appreciate your sentiment. As I said before, Leila is a fine girl. I wish her every happiness.
Well, that's all well and good, but just the same, she done you a...
She's found someone she loves. That's all that really matters.
It takes a real man to say a thing like that.
You're so right, Chief.
I mean it, fellas. If Leila can find happiness with this fellow, raise a family, perhaps, I'll not stand in her way.
Say, what about the card game we were starting here? Let's get going.
How about a song?
That's a better idea. A song.
Okay, come on, guys. Get around the piano. How about this one? Oh, the moonlight's fair tonight along the Wabash.
That's good.
Okay.
From the fields there comes a breath of new mown hay. Through the sycamores, the candlelights are gleaming on the banks of the Wabash. Oh, that was great, fellas. Let's have another.
Oh, no, Floyd. Not that.
For heaven's sakes, Floyd.
No, Floyd. Go ahead and play that one. I want to sing it.
Okay, Commissioner.
I wonder who's kissing her now. I wonder who's teaching her now. I wonder who's looking into her eyes, breathing sighs, turning lies. I wonder who's buying the wine for lips that I used to call mine. I wonder if she ever thinks about
Commissioner, get him a Coke, somebody.
Get him a double Coke, baby. Get us all a Coke while you're at it.
Never should have started that song.
I'm sorry, fellas. I didn't mean to.
That's perfectly okay, Commissioner. You're among friends.
Thanks.
And when a fellow gets a blow like you got...
She's a fine girl. I wish her every happiness.
I'd just like to say, Commissioner, I know how it is.
Oh, no, Chief. You're happily married.
Yes, I am, but there was a girl ahead of my wife. I thought I'd never get over it.
Yes.
I'd just as lief you didn't mention it to Hazel.
Oh, of course.
You want to play a little cards, Commissioner?
I don't know, Floyd.
Seeing you feel so lousy, the boys might make a special concession. We'd play bridge just for you. How about it?
Thanks, Floyd. I don't think I could keep my mind on it.
Just let him sit there and drink his Coke.
It's a hard, hard world.
Well, we're just going to sit around like this all night?
Now, Judge, drink your Coke and be quiet a minute. Feeling a little better, Mr. Gildersleeve?
I think the Coke is helping.
I might remind you fellows that Gildersleeve is not the only man around here who feels a sentimental pang at Mrs. Ransom's decision.
Quit trying to horn in on the sympathy.
Well.
Well, let's do something.
Yeah, let's.
Do what?
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
Boy, this is a dead town. When's Halloween?
I don't know. October, November.
Boy, we used to have some real fun on Halloween when I was a kid. Kids nowadays don't have the kind of fun we had.
Good thing, too. Halloween's a bad night for the police department.
I remember one trick we used to pull. We'd take and set somebody's garbage pail up on the railing of the porch. Kind of balance it there, see? Then tie a string on it and fasten the string to the doorknob and then ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
Garbage all over the place. We didn't do it. The guy done it himself when he opened the door.
That keeps it perfectly legal.
Fellas, let's go out and dump over somebody's garbage pail.
You joking, Mr. Gildersleeve?
No, I'm not. That's just what I feel like doing tonight. Come on, Floyd, are you game?
Well, I'm game if the rest are. How about it, Peeve? Come on, it'll take 10 years off of you.
Yeah, I'd be willing to watch.
Good old Peavy. Whose pail shall we dump over?
How about Judge Hooker? Oh, no, he's here.
I certainly am.
Well, who'll it be?
Fellas, how about Mrs. Ransom?
Commissioner.
Gildy, you really mean it?
Certainly I mean it. After all, look what she did to me.
He's himself again.
And we'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve again in just a minute. One of the questions we're asked most often is, when is there going to be more Parquet margarine in the food stores? Frankly, we don't know. But our best guess is that the shortage may extend over a period of several months. That doesn't mean, of course, that there'll be any less Parquet produced. Kraft's modern margarine plants are continuing to make as much Parquet as present supplies permit. And just as quickly as more fine American vegetable oils are made available through government allocation, Kraft will be ready to speed up production. Meanwhile, we're distributing Parquet as fairly as we know how, with your food dealer's splendid cooperation. He'll have Parquet for you from time to time. So be sure to look first when you shop for delicious, flavor-fresh Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y, Parquet margarine, made by Kraft.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that two more fine programs are joining NBC's great Wednesday night lineup this evening. Immediately following this program over most of these stations, you will hear Duffy's Tavern with Ed Gardner as Archie. Then, of course, Mr. District Attorney as usual, and following that, Frank Morgan as the fabulous Dr. Tweedy. Good night, folks.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Harold Peary. It is written by John Whedon and Sam Moore. The music is by Jack Meakin. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley as Leroy, Lillian Randolph as Burley, and Shirley Mitchell as Leila Ransom. Judge Hooker is Earl Ross, and Dick LeGrand plays Mr. Peavy. This is John Lang saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company and inviting you to listen in again next Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Do the children in your family like fine cheese? Then you can just bet they'll love Pabst-ett. It's so rich in mellow cheddar cheese flavor, so easy to digest. Pabst-ett is a cheese food that contains nourishing food values of milk, and it's simply delicious on bread or crackers, or melted into a luscious sauce for hot vegetables, eggs, and macaroni. Why not buy both delicious varieties? Pimento Pabst-ett in the red package, and golden cheddar Pabst-ett in the familiar round yellow package. Get Pabst-ett at your food store tomorrow.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
79 years ago, October 2nd, 1946, the Great Gildersleeve, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Yeah, the show ended up moving to Wednesdays, and part of the reason they moved it to Wednesdays was they got a better time. They got a deal. What can I say? Alrighty, coming up tomorrow on our Friday edition, we'll have crime with The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, John Stanley and Alfred Shirley from 1948. Dr. Christian starring Gene Hirschholt from the 1945 episode Love to Mama. Sam Spade starring Howard Duff from 1948, The Sugar Cane Caper. And The Whistler from 1948, The Big Gamble. That's all coming up tomorrow here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Then we'll get your weekend going on Saturday with an episode of Suspense from 1959, Room 203, starring a brilliant young actress by the name of Ellen McRae. Of course, you would know her by her married name, Ellen Burstyn. Yep, before she was real big and important. That'll be coming up on Saturday, along with an episode of Nick Carter, Master Detective, starring Lon Clark from 1943, The Flying Duck Murder. Another murder, The Sweepstakes Murder from Counter Spy from 1949. And the first episode of Theatre Royal with Orson Welles starring as the Queen of Spades. Well, I don't think he's the Queen, but he's starring in the Queen of Spades. On Sunday, we'll hear Wells again in a 1951 episode of The Lives of Harry Lime, the prequel to the Third Man motion picture. Jack Webb in Dragnet, Jackson Beck as Philo Vance, John Daner as the Frontier Gentleman. On Monday, we'll do comedy again. We're going to get into more comedy now as we're getting into the fall season. A lot of them are in production again. Not a lot of comedies in the summer. Deems Taylor as a guest in the 1944 Armed Forces recording of It Pays to Be Ignorant. Stan Freberg from 1957. Jack Benny from 1946. And Harold Peary, The Great Gildersleeve from 1948. On Tuesday, we'll have more comedy with Fred Allen and Ozzie and Harriet, both from 1945. The Hoosier Hot Shots, I don't think we've ever done this, from 1950. And Milton Berle from 1947, in a salute to something important. Next Wednesday, Barry Craig Confidential Investigator, William Gargan stars. Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie, Gerald Moore as Philip Marlowe, and a 99-year-old episode of Calling All Cars from 1936. And then next Thursday, our comedies will, in addition to Fibber and Molly, will have an uncut episode of the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show as it was originally recorded, with the warm-up and everything. Alice's First Date from 1953. The Great Gildersleeve, Leila Ransom, Leila Leaves Town. And then Father Knows Best, Betty the Crooner. And then on Friday, we'll have comedy again with Amos and Andy, the Aldrich Family, Lum and Abner, and Jack Benny. That's all coming up the next 8 days here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Speaking of Phil and Alice, let's go back to 1953 in a moment and see what is going on in the Harris household.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Pat Boone. In case of enemy attack, you must know your warning signals. A steady blast of 3 to 5 minutes means tune your radio dial to 640 or 1240. A 3-minute wavering tone or a series of short blasts, take cover immediately.
Now an episode of the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show, and this is another one of those shows where you had the big names, Phil Harris, the big band leader, you had Alice Faye, the movie star, and then you had the supporting cast, including Walter Tetley and including Elliot Lewis as Frank Remley. We're going to hear about a horse race where Phil ends up buying a horse. This is from 72 years ago, October 2nd, 1953.
Sorry, mister, you can't go in there.
Can't go in? What do you mean I can't go in? I gotta go in.
The show's ready to start and you can't go in, so don't give me any trouble.
Now, wait a minute, buddy, wait a minute. Don't you recognize me? Look, this curly hair, this lovable personality, this deep, rich voice.
Oh, excuse me. Go right in, Tallulah.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music and first in television, presents the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris-Alice Faye Show, transcribed, written by Ray Singer, Dick Chevrolet, and Ed James, with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, John Hubbard, Janine Roos, Ann Whitfield, Walter Sharp in his music, and yours truly, Bill Foreman. The title of tonight's little monstrosity is A Day at Santa Anita, or That's a Horse on You. And now the stars of the RCA Victor program, Alice Faye and Phil Harris. A fool and his money are soon parted. That's what they say. That's what Alice Faye says, too. And she doesn't mean King Farouk. She's referring to the carefree, lovable, debonair man about town, Phil Harris.
I'm walking behind you on our wedding day, a 45 in each pocket, and they're both RCA. Oh, hiya, honey. How's every little old thing?
You look fine. Why?
Hey, wait a minute, Alice. That's no way to talk. Now, when I came in here this morning, I felt like $1,000,000.
And that's the way you spend money, too. Look at these bills.
Oh, well, now you ruined my whole day.
Phil, you've got to cut down.
Honey, you know I don't drink. Before breakfast.
Phil, you've got to stop wasting money.
Oh, that kind of cut down. Oh, you give me heart trouble. What are you trying to do?
Now, look here.
How did I waste the money now?
Well, just look here. One bathing suit, $100. Honey, I know it was for me.
Certainly it was worth it, baby. It was worth it. Do you realize that every sequin was sewn on just right?
I know, but did they have to spell out, stand back, this belongs to Phil Harris?
Ain't taking no chances.
And another thing, the way you were tipping last night, you threw $10 bills around as though they were dimes.
Nowadays, who can tell the difference?
Phil, if you keep this up, you'll go through your money in no time.
Ah, stop worrying, honey. We ain't even halfway through yours yet. Look, honey, why don't we talk about it later?
Phil, listen,
I don't want to talk about it now. We talk about it later. I got to go downtown and see Elliot. I ain't seen him all day.
Well, you don't have to go downtown. He's right here, having his lunch.
Oh, he is? Where?
In the garage.
Elliot's eating in the garage?
Well, he ate everything we had in here. Now he's having lunch with the dog.
Democratic little devil, ain't he?
Elliot or the dog?
All right.
Hey, Bill, where are you going?
I told you, honey, I'm going out to see Elliot. I'll be right back. Get my eyes open. I don't get a cup of coffee. She's nagging. I don't know what the trouble. Don't spend so much money, that's all she can say. I should have stood home, dear, on our wedding day. Hi, Elliot. Hey, Elliot.
Oh, excuse me, Curly.
Yeah.
I didn't see you. I didn't hear you coming. Where'd I take these clothespins off my ears?
What do you got clothespins on your ears for?
They kept getting in the dog food. Hey, you know, Curly, that's pretty good stuff.
Certainly, it ought to be. Factories at Del Mar, they use nothing but winners. Hiya, Nipper. He's on fire today. He's a happy little beastie, ain't he?
I'm going to make you a happy little beastie, too, Curly. How would you like to come in on a big deal with me and make $1 million?
If I know you, and boy, do I know you, I leave you with one word. Get lost.
Curly, you ain't even heard the proposition.
Look, I ain't going to hear it because I don't have to hear it. I've just had a lot of trouble. Alice has been nagging, bawling me out for throwing money away, so I ain't going to spend no more money, no more propositions, no more chances.
Look, Curly, how much did you throw away?
$200. Why?
Well, that's great. She balls you out for throwing away $200, and now you want to throw away $1 million. You're a dead pigeon.
$1 million, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that more than 1,000?
More than 1,000? That's twice as much. And you want to throw it away?
Yeah. No, I never thought of it like that. Go ahead, kid, shoot. What's the proposition?
You remember that horse, Blue Blazes, we saw run at Santa Anita a few times? I got a chance to buy him for $500.
Wait a minute. Now, how can you buy a horse like Blue Blazes for $500?
I got connections. I got a tip the owner wants to sell this horse at a loss so he can write it off his income tax.
Oh, that, huh? Hey, gee, you know something? For $500, we couldn't go very wrong, could we?
Go wrong? I'm telling you, we'll make a fortune. We'll go partners. We'll chip in 50-50 and buy him.
Yeah, that sounds fair enough.
You got $250?
Sure.
Okay. I'll borrow that for my half. Now all you got to do is dig up $250 for your half.
Give me that once more, will you? Just a little slower.
All you got to do is dig up $250 for your half, and I'll make you a partner. I'm going to borrow the other $250.
Uh-huh. You mean you ain't got your $250, huh?
I got it, Curly. But I'll need that for the expense of taking care of the horse. Why, it'll cost $250 a day just to feed him.
That much a day for feed? That's a lot of money.
Well, I know, but this nag's got big appetite. He eats like a horse.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Now, look, Elliot, let me get this straight. You don't have the money, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to lend it to you. Now, I'll put up the whole $500, right?
Right.
Now, where do we contact the guy that's got the animal?
He's sitting out in front of his car. You see him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see him out there, but he... Hey, wait a minute. What's he got his motor running for?
Well, as soon as he sells the horse, he's going to leave town.
Well, now, look, Elliot, here's the dough. Go close the deal.
Ain't you going to come along?
No, I think I'll stay here with Nipper for a while.
Right-o, Mr. C. Whitney Vanderbilt Harris. I shall see you in the paddock. Cheero.
Did you hear that, Nipper? Yeah, I'm going to be famous. Like all them big shots. And my horse is going to be famous, too. You ain't going to find him on none of that Delmar dog food. He's going... What? You hungry again, Nipper? What for? You don't do nothing. All you do is sit around in front of that Victrola. Look, you don't know how lucky you are. Everybody else has to work hard for their money and their food. And don't talk back to me. Now get up on your feet and tilt your head. Now listen. This is your master's voice. I don't want to sound like I'm preaching a sermon, but I've heard people say the early bird catches the worm, and there's a lot of good logic in that old cliche. There's certain obligations you just can't shirk. You've got to put the heat on to make the kettle perk. And if you want it to be a good day, you've got to do a good day's work. You got to dig for your dinner. Nothing's what you get for free. You got to dig for your dinner. Never was a money tree. And furthermore, my friends, I must repeat, nobody's living down on Easy Street. And if you want to owe for groceries, you're gonna get an awful lot of no-sirrees. You got to dig for $1. It ain't as simple as you think. You can't purloin a sirloin, or the butcher will put you in the clink. You just can't be a lazy bird. You've got to get off of your twig so you can afford your room and your board, and it's nice to have the price of a cig. You've got to pay that fiddler man if you want to do a jig. You got to be as busy as a bee to be a Mr. B.I.G. And if you want some dignity, you got to dig for your dinner. Dig. You just can't be that lazy bird. You've got to get off of that twig so you can afford your room and your board, and it's nice to have the price of a cig. You've got to pay the fiddler man if you want to do a jig. You got to be as busy as a bee to be a Mr. B.I.G. And if you want some dignity, you got to dig for your dinner. Dig. Right?
Alice,
Yes, William?
shall I take the children over to Mother's?
Please, Mom, we'd like to see Grandma.
Well...
Hey, Alice! Hey, Alice! Alice!
we got something to tell you.
Hello, Elliot.
Hey, honey, wait till you hear this. Hey, Willie, stick around. You got to hear this, too. Look, honey, Elliot and me are now owners of a racing stable. We just bought a racehorse.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a great horse, Alice. Listen, it's Blue Blazes out of Honey Girl by Blue Streak.
Is it a good horse, Daddy?
Now, Phyllis, you children wouldn't know anything about it.
I just wanted to ask him if he clocked the nag at the early morning workout. Can he run the mile at 1:35? Is he a mutter or does he like a fast track?
Girls! Girls, where did you ever learn those expressions?
From Daddy Scratchy. Mom. Mom, do you know that Native Dancer is the greatest horse
He
that ever...
is not. Tom Fool can beat him any day.
He cannot.
He can, too.
He cannot.
Girls! Go out in the yard and play.
But, Mother...
Go out and play.
Gee whiz.
Oh. Phil, how dare you?
Oh, now, wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with horse racing. Some of the best families in the country own horses.
What kind of a horse is it, Philip? What does he look like?
Well, I didn't see him. I mean, the guy's got him in a stall at Santa Anita, and he didn't have time to take us out.
You bought a horse without seeing him?
We didn't have to see him. The owner gave us this picture of the horse. Look, ain't he a beautiful animal?
Let's see it, Elliot.
Yeah, here, Al.
Well, all you can see is his head and tail. The rest of him is covered with a blanket.
Yeah. But just look at the name on that blanket. Blue Blazes. What a G. We got him for $500.
$500? Philip, you've been cheated. You can't buy a good racehorse for that kind of money.
What do you know about horses?
I'm very familiar with horses. I ride a great deal. I'll have you know I was practically born in the saddle.
Wasn't your mother uncomfortable? Listen, William, I'm telling you that this is a great racehorse. It'll break records, and I don't mean RCA Victor records.
What?
I just threw it in. Do you mind? I just threw it in.
Oh, no, I don't mind.
Okay. Nowadays, you got to throw in a plug every chance you get. And I'll throw it in again. RCA Victor records. RCA Victor records. RCA... Sell them, fellas. Please sell them.
Records, he says. I could take the most broken-down animal in any riding stable and beat this hay burner you've been stuck with.
Oh, you could, huh? Let me ask you something. Would you like to have a match race and make a little bet on it?
All right. How much would you like to bet?
Just a minute. Alice, how much would I like to bet?
Never mind the money, Philip. When would you like to hold this so-called race?
Why not right now? They're not racing at Santa Anita today, and I feel confident that their turf will be in adequate condition.
Fine. I'll get a horse from the first riding academy I come to and meet you at Santa Anita in 2 hours. Goodbye, Philip.
So long, sucker. Hey, Curly, are we going to take him? It's going to be a cinch, especially. He don't, but especially with you riding our horse.
Who? I ain't gonna ride no horse. I'm allergic to him. When I was a kid, one of them kicked me.
Yeah? Where'd he kick you?
In Milwaukee. I was living there at the time. Hey, why don't you ride him, Curly?
Well, I'd love to, Elliot, but I used to live in Milwaukee, too.
Why don't you fellas get a regular jockey to ride in?
No, they're expensive, Alice. They get a lot of dough.
Jockey. Gee whiz. Wouldn't it be wonderful if my old pal Eddie Arcaro came walking through that door and said...
Anybody home? I brought the
please.
I don't think he'd say that, Curly.
Please, will you? Hey, oh, wait here. Hey, Julius, come here. Have I got something to tell you?
Good morning, Miss Faye.
Well, ain't you going to say anything to us, pal?
Yeah. Help!
Wait. Hey, Julius, you shouldn't say anything like that because today... Hey, Julius, listen to this. Mr. Lewis and I are going to do you one of the biggest favors you've ever had in your life. We just bought a racehorse, a good one, and we want you to ride him in a big race.
You mean you're gonna let me be a jockey? Gee, Julius the Whip for Bruzio. You mean I'll be one of them guys that boots home winners in them big races? With the people screaming and yelling, and they put a big horseshoe of roses around your neck and pay a lot of dough for doing it?
That's it, kid. How do you like the idea?
It don't appeal to me. I'm afraid of horses, and I ain't gonna ride one for nobody.
Oh, gee. Miss Faye here thought you'd do it for her. She's going to watch the race, you know. She'll be awful disappointed if you ain't riding.
You want me to, Miss Faye?
Well...
In that case, I'll do it. With the woman I love to cheer me on, I shall ride like the wind, and neither rain nor snow nor sleet nor hail shall stay this courier from the swift completion of
All right. Ride the horse first. Deliver the mail later. Hey, we're leaving for the track now, Julius. Can you go with us?
Certainly. Yours was the last order I had to deliver.
Hey, Alice, would you like to see the race, too?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'll get my coat and be right with you. I don't know. Most husbands come home with candy or flowers. Mine comes home with a racehorse. But that's my Phil. Hey, this is a beautiful track, Phil. You know, I've never been here before.
Well, where's this hay boy that you two guys own?
All right, don't get nervous. He's over there in one of them stables. Now, look, Julius, you and Alice wait here, and Elliot and I'll go over and get him. Come on, Elliot.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't wait to see Blue Blazes, Curly. You know, with proper training, he might turn out to be another Esther Williams.
Who?
Esther Williams.
What's a connection?
I happen to like Esther Williams.
Oh, me too. Oh, that's the boy. Lemonade.
Lemonade?
I also happen to be thirsty.
That figures.
Hey, Elliot. Hey, Elliot, look over there. Yeah, there he is. There's our horse. Boy, he's a beautiful beast, ain't he?
Yeah. He's got a lovely voice, too.
Sounds like Crosby.
Hey, Curly, lead him out of the stall so we can get a better look at him.
Okay. Get him right out of it. All right, now take it easy. Easy, boy. Attaboy. Hey, look at it. Come on. Attaboy. Right over. No, over here. Yeah. Oh, now. Whoa, buddy. That's it.
Hey, Curly.
Yeah.
Let's take the blanket off. I can't wait to get a good look
Wait
at
a minute. What are you, nuts or something?
What'd I do?
You can't take the blanket off one of them high-class horses.
What?
What do you want them to do, catch cold? What are you, silly or something? Take that blanket off to get the croup or scoop or rope or something. They get loaded. Don't expose them. Just wait till we take them over to the track. Come on.
Hey, you two! Where you going with that blanket? Belongs to my horse, Blue Blazes.
This is Blue Blazes.
It is not. I just loaned that blanket to a guy to put on this nag while he took a picture of it.
You mean this ain't Blue Blazes? But we just bought them for $500.
You paid $500 for this? Oh, brother! Have you been taken?
All right, laughing boy. What's so funny?
Wait, I'll take the blanket off and show you. Gentlemen, Glue Pot the Second.
Glue Pot? That's Blue Blazes out of Honey Girl by Blue Streak.
It's Blue Pot out of Frying Pan by mistake.
You're at me again, huh, Elliot? At me again. Always at me. That's the most sway-back nag I ever seen.
Yeah. He's just got a front and an end. He ain't got no middle part.
Take a look at him, Elliot. There's our horse. Take a look at him. Is he ever sway back? His stomach is touching the ground. What am I going to tell Alice?
Let's turn it upside down, tell her it's a camel.
Will you keep quiet? One of these days, buddy, one of these days. Look, I don't know what I have ever done to get mixed up into that. Why do you always pick on? Can't you pick on somebody else, Art Linkletter or somebody else? Now, listen, maybe if we leave the blanket on, we can keep her from seeing him before the race. That Alice sees it. Hey, mister. Hey, partner, could we borrow this blanket for a while?
Sure. But bring it back when you're through.
There he goes again. Hey, thanks. I don't think he heard me.
No.
Well, we might as well get going, Elliot. We got to show this thing to Alice.
Okay. Come on, horse. Get going, horsey. Come on. Oh, come on. Hey, Curly, he don't want to move.
He can't. His stomach's dragging. How are we going to get him over to Alice?
If we had a pair of skates, we could put them under his stomach and roll him over.
Yeah. We could also butter his stomach and slide him.
Hey, he's moving, Curly. Should I clock him?
What's what, a calendar? Get sensible, will you? Let's get this over with. Come on.
All right.
Elliot, this is the last time I'm ever going to listen to you. You talked me into buying the world's most broken down nag.
Don't blame me. How did I know the guy was a crook? And besides, how do you know he can't run? Just because he's built funny don't mean anything. He might be a great runner.
Well, I certainly hope so, because I got to go through with this race. Elliot, now don't say nothing to Alice. Don't say a word. With a blanket on him, maybe she won't notice.
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
Watch it. We're getting close.
Hi, Alice. Hi. Here's our horse. Ain't he beautiful?
Well, he has a lovely head and a nicely braided tail. Take the blanket off so I can see the rest of him.
Let's leave well enough alone.
I can't ride the horse with the blanket on. I'll take it off.
Now, wait a minute, Julius. Don't do it. Oh.
Well, it's off.
Holy jumping Jehoshaphat.
This is a horse?
Sure, it's a horse. Count his feet.
How can I win a race with a thing like this? Every time he takes a step, his stomach bounces along the ground like a basketball. I can't ride him. I'll have to dribble him around the track.
Oh, Phil, how could you buy that thing? It's the most sway-backed animal I've ever seen.
He ain't sway-backed.
No? You could sprinkle snow on his back and use him for a ski jump.
He looks like a roller coaster that got away from Cinerama.
He may not look like much, but he'll beat Willie's horse. Come on, Julius, mount him.
Are you kidding? The only one that should mount this thing is a taxi driver. I wouldn't be found dead on that nag. I'm leaving.
Now, wait a minute, Julius. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Julius.
So long, chump.
Well, there goes Willie Schumacher's boy. Now what are we going to do?
Curly, you'll have to ride.
But I can't. Look, I can't get on a
Phil,
horse like...
Phil,
What?
Phil, here comes Willie.
Okay. Now I'm going to have to ride him. Now, look, I want you two to defend Blue Pot in front of Willie, or I'll never live this down. Now, help me now.
Oh, boy. Whoa, steady. Well, Philip, I'm ready for the race. This is the horse I'm going to ride, and What's that?
It's a horse. What'd you think it was?
Well, the way it sags in the middle, I thought it was a cheap mattress. Philip, he's so sway back.
He is not. He's tired. That's all. He ain't even 1 inch sway back. He just happens to be the only racehorse in the world whose stomach starts from a kneeling position.
Philip, surely you don't expect to beat me with that old thing. He ain't old.
Of course he ain't old. You just watch him go when I get in that saddle and I say, "Giddy up."
Oh,
giddy.
Curly,
Get.
something I forgot to tell you.
Huh?
The owner told me when you want to go, you don't say giddy up.
What do I say?
Just yell in his ear, "To arms, to arms, the British are coming." Well, let's get the race started. Okay, fellers, get on your horses.
All right, Elliot, I'm on mine. Philip, don't just stand there. Get on your horse.
I am on my horse.
Phil, pick up your legs. Your knees are dragging.
All right, get ready, fellas. When I say go, you start.
Oh, steady, boy. Steady now. Now, look, old buddy. We're going to break fast, and we're going to take to the rail.
On your mark, get set, go!
We're off. That's it, boy. That's it. Easy now.
Curly.
We're neck and neck. Easy.
Curly.
I just hope I don't override you.
Curly!
What?
Come back here and get your horse!
In the excitement, I guess I forgot him. I wondered why I was breathing so hard. All right, hold the horse, Elliot. I'll get on him again.
Where'll I pick him up?
Oh, Phil, Willie's way ahead of you. Why don't you give up?
A Cherokee never gives up. This horse can run, and I'll beat that Willie yet. Now, come on, boy. Let's go. Attaboy. You broke nicely. That's it, boy. That's it. Now, take it easy. Easy, boy. Save yourself for the stretch. Oh, man, we're traveling at a nice, steady clip now.
Phil.
Keep to the rail, baby. Keep to the rail. We'll catch up with Willie.
Phil.
Alice, stop walking alongside of my horse. Makes him nervous. Now, come on, boy. Come on. Let's get going. Come on, buddy. Now we're traveling, baby. Oh, Chloe, we're going to win this podcast. Now, come on, Chloe. Come on, old baby. We're at the quarter pole already.
Hey, Curly. About time you showed up. I've been waiting for you.
All right, don't be funny. Where's Alice?
She ran up ahead to brush some stones off the track.
Right here, Phil. Honey, why don't you give up?
Why should I? I'm not going to give up. I'm doing all right. I'll beat that brother of yours if it's the last thing I do. Come on, baby. Please. For Papa. Come on. I'd wake him up, but I believe he's going faster this way. Come on, will you please, Bluey? Come on, baby, just a little bit more. Please, come on. To arms, to arms. The British are coming. Nothing.
Yeah, keep going, Curly. You're almost at the finish line.
I am. Come on, Blue Pot, wake up. Don't you even want to see the finish? Hey, where'd all them people come from?
Phil, isn't it wonderful?
What is?
You just won tomorrow's third race.
This is Phil again. I just want to remind you of our new time following Bob Hope on Friday nights. It's what we call H&H night. That stands for Hope and Harrison Hope. Harrison Hope. Harris and... Well, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Included in this program, transcribed, was Joseph Kearns. The part of Julius was played by Walter Tetley. This has been an NBC Radio Network production.
72 years ago, October 2nd, 1953, Phil Harris-Alice Faye on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream to support the show and also ensure that we're able to keep bringing you this intelligent conversation on what these shows are all about. Sort of, if you can call it that. Some of you don't, I know. Okay, coming up next here on Classic Radio Theater are Miss Brooks and Eve Arden.
In case of enemy attack or grave national emergency, keep listening to your radio. The emergency broadcast system will immediately bring you official information and instructions. Stations will not give call letters, but will identify the area they're serving. So dial around till you find the right one in your area, and then follow the instructions given.
Now we go back 76 years to October 2nd, 1949. Eve Arden as our Miss Brooks.
Colgate Dental Cream to clean your breath while you clean your teeth and help stop tooth decay, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair bring you Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden. Yes, it's time once again for Eve Arden in another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks, written by Al Lewis. Well, the football fever is sweeping through our schools once more, and Madison High School, where our Miss Brooks teaches English, is no exception.
No, indeed. Most of the kids at Madison eat, sleep, and talk nothing but football. Of course, it doesn't affect me one way or another. When I start my class in the morning, I simply bark the signal for order, call my monitors into a huddle, and with a single wing to the right, do a reverse line buck through the second act of Macbeth. Last Wednesday, when Walter Denton, one of my pupils, joined my landlady, Mrs. Davis, and me at breakfast, I chided him about not doing his homework properly. His reaction was instantaneous.
I don't see how you can say that, Miss Brooks. Why, ever since the fall term started, I've been doing my football religiously.
Take rest.
No, you're quite sure, Walter, that those little coffee cakes and some milk will be enough for you?
No, ma'am.
But that's all I've got in the house.
Oh, then it'll be enough.
This boy's a realist.
I wish I had something else to offer you. A growing boy should eat a big breakfast, especially an athlete like Walter.
Athlete?
Yeah, I told Mrs. Davis about it before you came into breakfast, Miss Brooks. I'm going out for the team this year. I've just got to get my letter.
You? But, Walter, you don't seem to have too much aptitude for athletics.
Who hasn't? Well, the only reason I didn't make the football team last year was because I hurt my arm trying out for the baseball team.
Did you make the baseball team, dear?
Oh, no, Mrs. Davis. But only because I hurt my foot trying to get my M in track. And I'd have made that, too, if my ribs weren't so sore from water polo.
Well, that's one thing about Walter. If he doesn't get his M from Madison, he'll get it from the Mayo Brothers Clinic. But maybe you'll be luckier this season, Walter. Now, as soon as you finish moistening your fingers and picking cake crumbs off the tablecloth, we can get started for school.
Okay, Miss Brooks. Gee, if I do make the team, I'll be playing alongside my pal Stretch Snodgrass. He's one of the best athletes Madison ever had, you know.
Really?
Sure. He's a three-letter man.
He's a three-letter man in my English class, too. After A, B, and C, he's a goner.
Well, we're almost there, Miss Brooks. We'll park down by the athletic field if you don't mind. Stretch might be working out early this morning.
All right, Walter. You're certainly fond of the kid, aren't you?
Yeah, he's my buddy, Miss Brooks. And I want you to know that we're sure grateful to you for keeping him eligible this year. Gosh, if you didn't help him with his studies after school, I don't know what would happen.
I do.
Well, here's the football field. I'll just roll up these windows and lock the door.
Well, you've got the ball. Why aren't you running with it?
Gee, it came right through the window. Are you all right, Miss Brooks?
If I am, I owe it all to my shatterproof skin.
Gee, I'm sorry, folks. I don't usually kick them that crooked.
Oh, that's okay, Stretch.
Gosh, look at all that glass. Lucky the laces weren't cut. That football is school property.
Well, I'm school property, too. Let's take a look at my laces.
Well, I'm sure glad you're okay, Miss Brooks. Well, the reason I'm working out this early is because they're remodeling my room at home, and I had to sleep on our drafty back porch, and I got a bad king in my leg.
You got a king in your leg?
Yeah, you know, like when you pull a ligament.
Yeah, those ligaments can sure cause a lot of trouble.
Why are they remodeling your room, Stretch?
Well, you know, our living quarters are behind my father's pet shop.
Yeah?
And Dad got a big shipment of marmosets in the other day, and he needs more space. But it's only temporary. It'll take a few weeks to switch the bedrooms around, then I'll be back indoors again.
Yeah, but meantime, you can get a bad draft and pull another ligament.
Or even bruise a tendon.
No kidding, Stretch. You got to find another place to sleep.
Walter's right, Stretch. Wait a minute. Haven't you got an aunt who lives alone?
You mean the one you met at the movies the other night?
Yes. She seemed inordinately fond of you.
Oh, that's just the way she acts. She really likes me. But she lives way out on Clark Street. That's halfway to Clay City.
Well, look, if you're worried about getting to school in the morning, Stretch, I'll be happy to pick you up and drive you in. After all, if we're going to be on a football team together, we'll be practicing a lot in the mornings.
Gee, that's awful nice of you, Walter. I'll call Aunt Mimi before school this morning. I'm sure she won't mind, and then I'll have my dad move my things out there in our truck.
Oh, great.
Maybe the marmosets would carry them over for you.
Well, I'm sure glad you got the idea for me to move, Miss Brooks. That porch is pretty drafty. Well, I'm going to practice a little while longer. Well, how about you, Walter? Want to work out?
Oh, sure, Stretch. How about you, Miss Brooks? Want to watch?
No, thanks, Walter. I'd better get into school. Mr. Conklin wants to see me before my first class.
Well, okay, but you don't know what you're missing. Old Stretch here sure has an educated toe.
Good. Let's hope it may one day spread to his brain.
Miss Brooks, I've summoned you here to my office to commend you for the splendid work you're doing with Stretch Snodgrass.
Well, thank you, Mr. Conklin.
But you've got to keep that boy eligible for football. If Madison's team doesn't make a presentable showing this season, I'll never hear the end of it from Jason Brill.
Clay City's principal?
The same. He's the bane of my existence, Miss Brooks. We've been rivals a good many years.
Oh, even before you were principals of rival schools?
Before we were teachers. Even in state normal, I found him abnormal. He'll go to any lengths to defeat and embarrass me. Now, Brill phoned me last night and said he'd be dropping in to see me this morning. He said he'd have a juicy bit of news for me. Well, if he thinks he's got juicy news for me, I've got still juicier news for him. Do you know what it is, Miss Brooks?
You're opening an orangeade stand.
Please. I just learned that Biff Mooney, one of the greatest college football players, is interested in a high school coaching job in this part of the country. I've already opened negotiations for his services by mail, and it's a foregone conclusion that he'll accept my offer. I can't wait until I see the expression on Brill's face when I tell him about it.
In some states, that laugh would be banned.
Come in.
Well, good morning, Osgood.
Good morning to you, Jason. I have a juicy bit of news for you this morning.
Well, I have a juicy bit of news for you, too, Osgood. Oh, pardon me. How are you, Miss Brooks?
Juicy, thanks.
Yeah, Osgood, I've just signed Biff Mooney to coach the Clay City football team this season.
Well, isn't that nice? Now I'll just tell you what I've got up my...
Biff Mooney!
Remember Remember that expression you were waiting to see on Mr. Brill's face?
Yes?
You're wearing it.
Now, see here, Brill. In the first place, I don't believe a man like Mooney would be knucklehead enough to sign with your outfit. But even if he has, a good coach can't make a team without material.
Material? Why, last season our backs went through your line like it was damp cheesecloth.
Well, it's not going to be that way this season, Mr. Brill.
Go ahead, Miss Brooks. Tell him.
This season, it's going to be dry cheesecloth. We've got some great players on the squad. Players like Stretch Snodgrass.
Stretch Snodgrass? Who's he?
That's him.
What was that?
Pardon me, Osgood. Is that a football in your lap, or have you gone off your diet?
I've told those kids 1,000 times, come in.
Well, I'm awful sorry, Mr. Conklin, but I'm afraid I kicked my football in here.
I'm afraid you did, Stretch. But I don't understand why. I thought I told you to confine your practicing to the other end of the field.
But I did, Mr. Conklin. That's where I kicked it from.
Well, there's absolutely no excuse in the world for... Nice kick, boy!
You mean to tell me that ball was propelled here by that boy's foot?
It wasn't flown here by one of his Blue Jay corn plasters.
That, Mr. Brill, is our Stretch Snodgrass, one of the greatest triple threat quarterbacks in the country. Stretch, this is Mr. Brill, principal of Clay City High.
Hi, sir.
Hello, son. Tell me, where did you learn to kick like that?
Oh, it's just natural with me, I guess. But if you don't mind, I'd rather not discuss football no more this morning. I just got some bad news about my pal, Walter Denton. He's been cut off the football squad.
Why, Stretch?
Because he was the 29th man on it, and we only got 28 uniforms.
Well, it would be a little embarrassing if he was sent in as a substitute.
I don't see how a spindly pippet like Denton could go out for the team in the first place. He couldn't carry a football in a wheelbarrow.
Please, Mr. Conklin, you're talking about my pal. There's nothing he wouldn't do for me. Gosh, when he heard I was moving out to my aunt's place on Clark Street, he even offered to pick me up every morning.
Did you say you were moving to Clark Street?
Yes, sir. It's way out in the 3900 block.
Yeah, but that's halfway to Clay City. Why, you're in a district that... Why don't we have lunch together this afternoon, boy? Say in the school cafeteria? About 12? Just the two of us?
From the picture you were meant for me?
Now, see here, Brill.
Tell me, boy, do you kick them that far often?
Well, without I should do any boasting, I almost never done no kicking which the ball don't travel over 70, 80 yards hardly.
Amazing. And how do you pass?
In English, by the skin of his teeth.
Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, will continue in just a moment, but first, here is Vern Smith. Now, proof that brushing teeth right after eating with Colgate Dental Cream helps stop tooth decay before it starts. Continuous research, hundreds of case histories, makes this the most conclusive proof in all dentifrice research on tooth decay. Eminent dental authorities supervised hundreds of college men and women for over 2 years. One group always brushed their teeth with Colgates right after eating. The other followed their usual dental care. The group using Colgate Dental Cream as directed, using Colgates exclusively, showed a startling reduction in average number of cavities, far less tooth decay. The other group developed new cavities at a much higher rate. No other dentifrice offers proof of these results. Modern research indicates decay is caused by mouth acids which are at their worst after meals or snacks. When you brush your teeth with Colgates right after eating, you help remove acids before they can harm enamel. Yes, Colgates contains all the necessary ingredients, including an exclusive patented ingredient for effective daily dental care. And remember, Colgates cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth. Always use Colgate Dental Cream right after eating to help prevent new cavities. Help stop tooth decay before it starts.
All during my morning classes, I worried about Jason Brill having lunch with Madison's star quarterback. When I communicated my fears to Mr. Conklin, he said,
Miss Brooks, we've got to find out what that blackguard is up to at all costs.
So when lunch period finally rolled around, I followed the blackguard into the school restaurant and borrowed an apron from one of the girls behind the steam table.
Come over here to this corner table, Stretch. We won't be disturbed here.
Okay, Mr. Brill.
Now, sit down, my boy. Now then, there's something I must talk to you about in strictest confidence.
In strictest confidence?
It concerns your football career.
Who gets the lima beans?
Miss Brooks. I thought this was a self-service cafeteria.
Oh, it is, Mr. Brill, except when we have a distinguished visitor like yourself. Then I like to see that he's well taken care of. I brought you each the blue plate.
Just what I wanted. Succotash and lima beans. Thanks, Miss Brooks.
You're perfectly welcome, Stretch. Now, please continue with your confidential conversation, gentlemen.
You were saying, Mr. Brill, that you wanted...
Yeah, I wanted to tell you what a lovely day it is. Sun shining, not a bit humid. Although cumulus clouds do seem to be gathering in the east. In fact, it looks like we might be in for a bit of a blow.
If this is going to be a weather report, I might as well blow, too. I'll go get some dessert for you.
Do that. Now then, Stretch, I'll come right to the point. In your present address on Clark Street, you're eligible to enter Clay City High, and that's what I want you to do. Transfer immediately.
Transfer? From Madison?
Exactly. You said yourself that your pal Walter Denton couldn't get on your football team because there's no uniform for him. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but...
Well, every American boy should have the right to play football. Shouldn't he? Of course he should. Now, with you off the Madison team, there'd be another uniform available for Walter.
Well, I never thought of it like that.
Well, think of it.
Gee, on account of me, Walter won't get to play at all. He'll never get his letter, and... Gosh, fine pal I am.
Yes, I don't know why he even talks to you. Now, Stretch, I've got to get back to Clay City High at once, but I've arranged for our new coach, Biff Mooney, to meet you outside your main gate after school.
Biff Mooney? Is he your new coach?
Yeah, of course. Now, Biff will accompany you to your parents, Stretch, and get their consent to the transfer. It's just a formality, you understand.
Yes, sir. I guess if it's going to help Walter, I'll have to do it. But I hate to think of what Mr. Conklin will say when he hears about this.
Don't forget about Mr. Conklin. We know that what we're doing is right. It's for our pal's happiness. There's absolutely no reason to be afraid of Mr. Conklin.
Then I'll go right down and ask him for the transfer.
You wait, boy. Wait till I get out of the building.
So you see, Mr. Conklin, every time I got near the table, they were talking about the weather.
Well, perhaps our fears were exaggerated, Miss Brooks. Granted, Brill might try to get away with something. Oh, come in. Well, it's Stretch Snodgrass. Come right in, my boy. Sit down. Here, take my chair. Sit by the window. Shall I open it for you? You want the fan on?
Hot towel, pedicure.
Mr. Conklin, you don't know what I'm here for.
If you're worried about that window you broke this morning, forget it. What a kick that was.
Thanks, but you still don't know what I want, Mr. Conklin.
Name it and it's yours. What is it you want, my boy?
I want to transfer to Clay City High.
Certainly. I'll just sit down at my desk, get a pen, and fill out the necessary... transfer to Clay City High!
Cotton, gauze, penicillin.
That's pirate! What poppycock did Brill feed you at lunch, Stretch?
Well, he didn't feed me no poppycock.
It was succotash.
Well, he can't get away with it this time. No matter what he told you, you can't transfer to Clay City. You don't live in their district.
Oh, I do now.
What?
Well, I usen't to, but I do now. You see, sir, I've moved in with my aunt, and she lives right near Clay City.
Moved in with your aunt? And whose bright idea was that?
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to lie down somewhere.
Miss Brooks!
In front of a streetcar, I think. Oh, let me explain, Mr. Conklin. Stretch was sleeping in a draft, and I thought it would be
That's
so much...
your trouble, Miss Brooks. You think too much. Stretch, know about this transfer yet?
No, sir. They just know I'm going to live with Aunt Mamie. But I'm meeting Biff Mooney after school, and he's going to ask them for their permission.
Stretch, let me ask you a question. In all the years you've been here, Mr. Conklin has always treated you fairly, hasn't he? I'll rephrase the question. In fact, I'll forget it. Just promise me that you'll drop into my classroom after school today.
Sure, Miss Brooks. That is, if somebody will tell Biff Mooney to wait for me.
We'll take care of Biff, Stretch. Now, remember, I want you to come to my classroom immediately after school.
Okay, Miss Brooks. See you later.
Right, Stretch.
Bye, Mr. Conklin.
Not goodbye, Stretch. Just aloha.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Brooks, it was you who got us into this situation.
And I'll get us out of it. And I think I can, Mr. Conklin. I think I've got a plan.
A plan?
Supposing, instead of being taken to Stretch's house, Biff Mooney were taken to my house.
I don't understand. Stretch wouldn't take him to your house.
No, the real Stretch wouldn't. And Stretch's real parents won't be there either. But Biff Mooney doesn't know Stretch from a hole in the ground, does he?
Come in. Oh, it's Walter Denton.
I was just looking for Harriet, and I
Mr.
thought...
Conklin, shake hands with a hole in the ground.
I just can't believe that you're Stretch Snodgrass.
Oh, sure I am, Mr. Mooney. Who did you think was?
Well, you just don't sound like Mr. Brill said you would. The way he described it, you talked, well, differently.
What's the way I talk got anything to do with? Gee, I ain't never said nothing to get insulted for it by nobody, hardly.
I take it all back.
Well, this is the house, Mr. Mooney. Come on in. My old lady always leaves the door open for me.
All right, Stretch.
Oh, there's my dear old mom in the rocker. Mom, I want you should meet Biff Mooney.
I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance, Mrs. Snodgrass.
Likewise, I'm sure, Mr. Mooney.
If you'll pardon my saying so, ma'am, you seem hardly old enough to be the mother of such a big boy.
Ain't it the truth? Now, what can we do for you, Coach?
Coach? Well, how did you know I was a football coach?
Well, it's a cinch you don't crochet no doilies for a living. What a built on him.
He wants me to transfer from Madison to Clay City High, Ma.
Oh, now that's a serious step.
I know it is, Mrs. Snodgrass. You see, it's for the boy's own good, and that's why I'm here today, to get you to acquiesce.
Stretch, this guy's getting fresh. Trun him out.
Don't you see, ma'am, we just want your sanction.
My what?
You're okay.
You're okay, too, but what do you want?
We want Stretch to transfer to Clay City High.
Well, I don't know. This here Madison learns him pretty good. I think we'll keep him where he's at.
Oh, please, Mrs. Snodgrass, now don't be hasty. Maybe we should discuss this with Mr. Snodgrass as well.
Oh, sure. Pop's right in the next room. I'll call him. Come on in here, Pop!
Meet the little man, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, I'm delighted to know you, Mr. Snodgrass.
Yous are too kind.
We'd like to get your permission for Stretch to transfer to Clay City High, Mr. Snodgrass. Oh, it's a wonderful school.
Nothing doing. Transfers is for streetcars. No, our boy wouldn't be happy in no Clay City High. That there school just don't offer no advantages, no how.
It don't offer nothing, no how.
I don't see how you folks can talk like this.
Believe me, it ain't easy. I gotta go get supper ready, Pa. You get rid of, say goodbye to Mr. Mooney for me whenever he leaves. Like, right away, I hope.
Okay, Ma. See you later.
Well, I guess that's the story, Mr. Mooney.
No, now, wait, Stretch. Mr. Snodgrass, if you let me tell you something about Clay City...
Nothing doing. I ain't taking any chances with my only child's happiness. I love this boy.
Papa, dear.
Now, get out of here and help your ma in the kitchen. You see, Mr. Mooney...
I love you too, Papa.
I know. Now, Mr. Mooney, if you... Stretch, what are you hanging around for?
Kiss me, Papa.
Get out of here!
He's such an affectionate little jerk. A youngster. We've always been quite close.
Excuse me, Daddy, but I saw your car outside and the door was open, so
My daughter, Harriet. Harriet, go away, child.
But, Daddy!
Just a minute. I thought you said that Stretch was your only child.
Stretch!
Your brother, Harriet. Now go on out into the kitchen. Your mother will explain the whole thing to you.
Oh, is Mother here?
Stop the question. Just go in and see
Supper's
if
on
Mother
the table, Pa.
Well, if it isn't,
Oh, Harriet, how nice to see you. Why don't you go home to your mother?
Her mother?
She did come home to her mother. Ma!
But I don't understand.
I guess it's time we told you, Harriet. I am your mother. Your father father and I, your father and me, we've been secretly married for 16 years.
But I'm almost 17.
I'm over 17. I was hoping you wouldn't notice it.
What is this all about? Mrs. Snodgrass, I demand to know the truth.
Mrs. Snodgrass?
You might as well know the whole story, Harriet. As a poor but honest immigrant, I entered this country illegally. Your mother and I started out from the old country together.
But I, your mother, couldn't make it. They shot me at the border. Of course, years later, I was smuggled into the country.
With a group of Oriental laborers.
Oriental laborers?
Don't look down your nose at me, girl. I helped build Boulder Dam.
Mrs. Snodgrass.
Mrs. Snodgrass? Miss Brooks ain't Mrs. Snodgrass. My mother's Mrs. Snodgrass.
Go away, boy. We're busy.
But, Mr. Conklin, I waited in Miss Brooks' classroom like she said.
Mr. Conklin? Miss Brooks? Say, what is all this, and who are you?
Well, I'm Stretch Snodgrass.
Stretch Snodgrass?
Oh, did you call me Biff?
Biff. Are you Biff Mooney?
Well, I was when I came in here, but right now I was...
Oh, it was absurd to think that this ridiculous scheme would work. This is the real Stretch Snodgrass, Mr. Mooney. If he wants a transfer, I guess there's nothing we can do to stop him.
And after all that iodine I used at the border.
But I won't need no transfer now, Mr. Conklin. That's what I come over to tell Miss Brooks. I talked to the manager of the football team just now, and he said they're getting another uniform, so Walter can be on the team, too.
Oh, boy, that's great, Stretch. Hey, instead of living with your aunt, you can move in with me.
You can move in with me.
You can move in with... You can sleep in the gym.
As our Miss Brooks returns in just a moment, but first...
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl.
Tonight, yes, tonight, show him how much lovelier your hair can look after a Luster Cream shampoo. Luster Cream, world's finest shampoo. No other shampoo in the world gives Kay Dumont's magic blend of secret ingredients plus gentle lanolin. Not a soap, not a liquid. Luster Cream shampoo leaves hair 3 ways lovelier. Fragrantly clean, free of loose dandruff, glistening with sheen, soft, manageable. Even in hardest water, Luster Cream lathers instantly. No special rinse needed after a Luster Cream shampoo. So gentle, Luster Cream is wonderful even for children's hair. Tonight, yes, tonight, try Luster Cream shampoo.
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl. You owe your crowning glory to a luster cream shampoo.
And now, once again, here is our Miss Brooks.
Well, after the smoke had cleared away, and also Walter, Stretch, and Harriet, Mr. Conklin and I took a very bewildered Biff Mooney by the arms and pointed him toward the nearest streetcar.
And now, Mr. Mooney, you may return to your unscrupulous employer and tell him that once again he has been soundly defeated by superior brain power.
Thank you, Mr. Conklin.
Mr. Conklin, I did get a contract from Mr. Brill, but if he's going to get me into things like this all the time, I've got a good mind not to sign it. Well, if you'll excuse me now...
Hold on there, boy. You say you haven't signed your coaching contract with Clay City?
That's right, sir.
Well. Mr. Mooney, why don't we have dinner together at my place? There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Why, I guess that could be arranged.
Fine. We'll have dinner at 8. Care to join us, Miss Brooks?
No, thanks. I'm going to Clay City tonight to see the fireworks.
Fireworks?
Unless I've miscalculated, if you and Biff are having dinner at 8, Mr. Brill should be blowing his top at 9.
Next week, tune into another Our Miss Brooks show brought to you by Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair and Colgate Dental Cream to clean your breath while you clean your teeth and help stop tooth decay. Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, is produced by Larry Burns, directed by Al Lewis, with music by Wilbur Hatch. Mr. Conklin was played by Gale Gordon. Others in tonight's cast were Jane Morgan, Dick Crenna, Gloria McMillan, Leonard Smith, Frank Nelson, and Leif Erikson.
Men, do you shave with a lather or brushless shave cream? Palmolive shaving cream comes both ways. And whichever way you prefer to shave, you'll find that using either Palmolive brushless or Palmolive lather shaving cream can bring you more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Here's the proof. 2,548 men tried the new Palmolive way to shave described on the tube. And no matter how they had shaved before, 3 out of every 4 got more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Get Palmolive brushless or Palmolive lather shaving cream today.
For mystery liberally sprinkled with laughs, listen to Mr. and Mrs. North, the exciting, fun-packed adventures of an amateur detective and his beautiful wife. Tune in Tuesday evening over most of these same stations. And be with us again next week at the same time for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And from 76 years ago, October 2nd, 1949, Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden. We'll check in with Claudia and David next.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Howard Duff with this reminder. 640 and 1240. These are the Conelrad frequencies during a national emergency. 640 and 1240 on your regular radio will be your only official means of receiving vital information. Remember, 640 and 1240.
And you'll hear Howard Duff as Sam Spade tomorrow here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. But right now, we're going to check in with Catherine Bard and Paul Crabtree as Claudia and David. In this episode of Claudia, 78 years ago, October 2nd, 1947, dealing with the wedding presents.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
David, you haven't forgotten, have you?
What?
Today we fixed breakfast for Mama.
She's not going to like having breakfast on the tray.
She'll hate it.
Oh, fine. Let's hurry.
I'm ready.
So am I.
Come on, but shh. She's still asleep. Walk on your toes.
I feel like Nijinsky.
Who?
Nijinsky.
I don't know him.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Who put that chair there?
Who do you think?
Oh, the kitchen's hot. Open the windows, I'll get the cream.
We don't have to whisper anymore. Now, what do I do next?
You set the tray, and I'll boil the water for the eggs, fry the bacon, make the coffee, toast the toast, and squeeze the juice.
All at the same time.
Oh, it'll only take me a second.
You're a very talented person, Mrs. North.
Oh, I got everything ready last night. Just turn the stove on, will you?
Yeah. Juice is all squeezed. Must be gremlins in the refrigerator.
I said I did everything last night. Pour it in that pitcher.
Poured.
Eggs are in. Toast is in. Coffee's in. Now we just wait.
You know, maybe we ought to hire ourselves out as a couple. There's money in it these days.
And no responsibilities. Can you bottle?
Well, I've got a white coat.
That's for dentists. Tails are for butling.
Oh, tails are unfashionable.
I think even butlers are. Say, David, are we going to be rich someday?
I doubt it.
That's good. I don't think I'd like to be rich.
I married a wonderful woman. Why not?
Oh, it's so complicated.
That's just as good a reason as any.
Besides, I feel rich now.
Oh, you do, eh?
Very. Think the eggs are ready?
I do not.
Good, then you hold the tray.
Okay, I've got it.
Now, toast, the cereal, bacon, eggs are 2 minutes.
The coffee's 2 minutes.
The napkins.
No room.
Sure, there's room.
Where?
Here under your arm.
Claudia, I'll drop everything.
No, you won't.
All right, hurry up.
Let me see if I've forgotten anything.
Nothing. Come on.
Oh, yes, the sugar bucket.
I will not carry it on my head.
Who's asking you to? Open your mouth.
My mouth?
That's right. You can grab it with your teeth.
Claudia, I can't take another thing.
Don't talk so much. You'll drop it.
I'm going on in now. I've got a little...
Wait, I forgot something.
Oh,
Lift your other arm.
I'll get even with you for this.
You wouldn't want Mama not to have her candlesticks. Lift your other arm.
Hey, Claudia, you're tickling
Candlesticks
me.
are very important to every well-served breakfast tray. Okay, now come on.
Well,
Breakfast, Miss Brown. Breakfast ready.
What's going on here?
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
You're mad, both of you. I ought to have you committed.
Here, David, I'll take the spit out of your mouth.
There you are. Just what you ordered, ma'am.
You forgot the napkins.
Use the sheet.
Lovely manners.
Here are the napkins under my arm.
Oh, what a funny place for them to be. Drink your juice, Mama, before it gets warm.
Why such a big pitcher full?
Well, David and I intend to help you.
We should have served it in Aunt Louisa's soup tureen, huh?
Soup tureen. Don't forget, Mama, we're bringing it back this afternoon.
You mean you are?
And you're going with me, you promised.
I did no such thing.
All right, stop arguing. Dead or alive, that soup tureen goes back. Now eat your eggs, young lady.
4 eggs? I can't eat 4 eggs.
Can't you?
It's funny, David and I can eat 4 eggs.
Then eat 'em.
Mrs. Brown, are you going to want all of that toast?
Go on, take it.
You don't like bacon either, do you, Mama?
Take it all.
Lucky for us, isn't it, David? She's such a fussy eater.
We'll just have to leave her a candlestick to nibble on.
Take the tray, please, David.
You haven't eaten anything.
Hand me my kimono over there, will you, Claudia?
Why so modest all of a sudden?
You're perfectly decent.
It's right on that chair.
You've got as much on as any bathing suit.
I'm in bed, not in the water.
Here it is, modest.
Thanks.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Since this is your breakfast, you get into bed and you eat it.
Mama!
I'm going into the kitchen and make myself a decent cup of coffee, and I shall drink it standing up.
Oh, dear, I'll be awfully glad to put this soup tureen down. It feels as if it was full of soup.
Don't look to me for sympathy. This was your idea.
Oh, I don't like a store like Pacquiao's. Is my hat on straight, Mama?
I can't tell. Is it supposed to be?
No, of course not. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Push it over my eye for me so I can make a good impression.
Which eye?
Left.
Are you being helped, madam?
No, not yet.
Just a moment, please, and I'll be right with you.
Poor thing. He thinks he's going to sell us something.
We should have warned him. He's gone to get his order book.
Mommy, you tell him.
Me? I'm just here for moral support.
Well, now, what can I do for you, madam?
It's for my daughter.
It's about this soup tureen. I received it about 3 weeks ago, and,
Yes, lovely, isn't it? One of our most choice pieces.
Oh.
Go on, Claudia.
I like it very much, too, only you see...
You've got another one like it, is that it?
Yes, that's it.
So you wish to return it?
I'd like to, if it's all right.
Do you wish it credited, or will you purchase something else
Credit,
instead?
please. I'd rather purchase something another day. Or, could I have the money back?
Shameless, but sensible.
Of course, madam. Your name, please?
Mrs. David Naughton. But it was sent to me as Miss Claudia Brown.
Oh, I see, a wedding gift.
Yes.
We get a number of exchanges on those. I'll just take it to check the original purchase, if you don't mind, and I'll be with you in a moment.
Well, he's awfully nice about it, wasn't he?
They're used to it.
Mama, look over there. Don't look.
How can I look if I don't look?
Oh, cheating shows. That's all I can say. Cheating shows.
What are you talking about? What shows?
Cheating. What'll we do?
What is it?
It isn't an it. It's Aunt Louisa.
That's not funny. Now, don't fool about such things.
I'm not.
What?
She's right over there in the flat silver.
I don't believe it. Oh, yes, I do. It is Aunt Louisa.
She's looking this way. What'll we do?
What'll you do, you mean?
Mommy, you can't leave me.
Why not? I told you I didn't want to be a party to this. Aunt Louisa lives at Pacquiao's.
I bet she has a bed under the counter.
Be quiet and maybe she won't see us.
She sees us.
Here she comes.
You talk first.
I will not.
You better, because I'm not going to open my mouth. This is all your fault.
My fault? I said you should have some sentiment and keep the tureen.
It's too late.
We're lost.
Why, my dears, what a nice surprise.
Why, Louisa. Hello.
And Claudia.
Hello, Aunt Louisa.
How nice to see you, child. So sorry I couldn't come over Tuesday evening. It's these allergies of mine. I think I've discovered a new one. Silver polish.
Maybe you shouldn't stay here, Aunt Louisa, with all this silver.
It's too late. Oh, dear, dear. When are you going to bring that husband of yours over to meet me?
Oh, soon.
Your generation has no family feeling. You go about your ways as if relatives didn't exist. Now, if your father were alive, we won't talk about that now.
Claudia, what are you twisting about like that for?
Nothing. I was just looking.
The service here is slow, but good.
Very.
Well, they have lovely things at Paquet's.
Yes, I always buy my gifts here. I got Claudia's soup tureen here.
Yes, I know.
Thought of sending the child a check.
Oh, Aunt Louisa.
But then I thought a check is so unsentimental. Especially for my dearest brother's only child.
Oh.
Ah, here you are, Mrs. Norton.
Oh.
Now about this soup tureen,
Yes,
Mrs. Norton.
have you got another one just like it?
What did you say?
Claudia.
Have you got another one just like it?
Well, but I thought that
Claudia, isn't that the tureen I sent you?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Louisa, Claudia feels...
David and I liked it so much that I decided to come down and buy another one just like it. Didn't I, Mama?
Yes, you didn't.
What was that, Mrs. Norton?
Now, that's really charming. But, Claudia, can you use 2 soup tureens?
Oh, yes. David's crazy about soup. He likes one at each end of the table.
That's rather an attractive idea. Never thought of it.
But, Mrs. Norton, a moment ago
I
you
know,
said...
but have you got another just like it?
Well, yes, we have dozens, but I...
Well, could I have just one more? Just one will do fine, please. That's David.
Why doesn't he use his key?
The lock doesn't work for him yet.
Well, go let him in.
You go, Mama.
I should say not. They're your soup tureens.
Mama, what'll he say?
How would I know? You married him, not I.
Yes, but if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be me.
Aren't you going to let him in at all tonight?
Say, that's an idea.
I wouldn't try it. Well, go on.
I'm going.
You're standing still.
Oh, am I? I'm coming. I hear you.
Oh, hello.
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 Well, don't you say hello to Mama?
Hello, Mama.
Hello, David.
Is, this where I really live?
What do you mean?
This is a fine reception for a stranger, but for a husband, so many hellos and so little else.
Don't sit there, David. Come into the bedroom.
Wait a minute now. Let me sit here for a second.
Well, now that you're home, David, I'm going to put the supper on.
Don't go, Mama.
What's the hurry, Mrs. Brown?
It's the chicken, David. I want to watch it.
Well, watch it later. Claudia.
Yes?
Claudia, what is that I see over there?
Where?
On the table, in front of the window.
I don't see anything.
There is 2 of them.
You're seeing double.
Been drinking again.
Men are all the same, aren't they, Mama?
Probably thinks he's seeing 2 soup tureens.
Huh. Is right.
Huh. What's going on here?
I don't know. We're asking you.
That chicken needs me. Bye-bye.
Mama!
Claudia, is that or is that not 2 soup tureens on the table?
Isn't it are?
Isn't what are?
Well, 2 soup tureens is plural. Shouldn't it be are that
Don't get
2?
grammatical. Just answer me.
It are.
It is. Claudia, slowly, dear, in words of 1 syllable. How come when this morning we only had 1, and you went to return it, tonight we have 2?
Oh, darling. You know how soup tureens are.
No, you tell me.
Oh, David, how could I return it? She was so nice, and she had her allergies again, and she is my father's only sister, and I'm her dearest brother's only child.
Oh, she was there?
What could I do?
Aunt Louisa must have been very, very touched.
She was. It was almost worth it. Oh, don't you think we could learn to love them, David?
If I live long enough.
They'll grow on you.
They've grown enough already.
Don't worry, darling. I'll think of something. They'll come in handy.
How? For what? For why? For when?
I know. For bathtubs. For babies.
Claudia.
I was just thinking, David. Just thinking.
All story material used in this broadcast of Claudia was under the supervision of Rose Franken and William Brown Maloney. When company comes, how grand it is to be able to say, "Howdy, neighbor, have a Coke." just like old times. Now you can stock up. Order Coke by the case if you like, and keep it handy when folks drop in to visit. Now you can step up to the familiar red cooler at your favorite refreshment stand, lunchroom, or service station and ask for Coca-Cola and get it. And the price is still 5 cents. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
There you have it, 78 years ago, October 2nd, 1947, Claudia, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll get to drama tomorrow. In addition to another episode of Claudia, we'll have the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Christian, Sam Spade, and the Whistler. And we'll hopefully have you around. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow. For more Classic Radio Theater, I'm Wyatt Cox.